West, Danny and his bitch. It's my platform, baby, come stream on Twitch. I like 'em crazy. Yeah, Danny fucking rich, girls don't be lazy. Put some energy in that clip. Go buy a hot tub, strip down, shawty loves the fit. And Danny's 60, but still wants some off that drip. Don't wear about safety, Twitch calling you wild and free. These baddies chase me, but don't bring security. Greedy, cause it's a 50-50 split. And I don't care that you get a 95 on kick. Don't be so needy. Yeah, this is a Gucci coming hit. If you're not happy, you can always leave it quick. Cause we got baddies, that's the most important bit. Come round and blow off. Yeah, right here it's live on Twitch. It's the softcore side. We got the girlies getting lit. Take all your clothes off. Get down and flash your tits. Type shit, my life a movie. TwitchCon, what's off the grid? I'ma watch some streams now. Chill out, cool off a bit. See you in the next one. Gucci marks generated the shit.
What are you doing here?
I came to apologize and make out with tongues.
I don't know where your tongue's been. Oh, wait. Yes, I do.
I didn't mean to kiss Joseph. It was just that he was so sad and tall.
And you're so loose and cheap.
The company store, the paradigm of absolute control. And that's why we're just out here doing simple things, pointing out that we're meant to be in nature and be natural. And this is where we find the source that God made to transcend the New World Order. And that's why they want to try to keep us out of it.
I'm angry. I've had enough of these people. They're a bunch of Christian murderers, scum. They're on giant death factories, keeping babies alive. They're selling their body parts. What more do you need to know about these people? I go out and face these scum. They literally crawl out from under rocks. They have green looking skin and they run around screaming, we love Satan, we wanna eat babies. I have them on video. Hillary's in the creepy weird sick stuff, man. She sleeps in the same room with that creepy weirdo woman whose mother wears a hood over her head. What the hell? That woman number one is ugly. Imagine how bad she smells, man. I'm told her and Obama just stink. Obama and Hillary both smell like sulfur. Literal vampire pot and the goblins are hobbling round coming after us. My spirit gets close to that evil and I feel it go. We're such self-centered crap. We don't even notice hell itself rising up against us. Millions of pointed people of the very worst type, and I'm so pissed. We're gonna stab your daughter at the mall. We're gonna stab your wife, your son.
Hey, you. You're finally woke.
Are you guys aware that we almost see no titties in movies anymore? And we only see dicks? Has anybody noticed this? Yes, I love titties! Big old titties!
What's up, boys? How you guys doing? It is a Wednesday. I hope you guys are doing well as hell, because I'm doing well, hanging out, excited to see my boys on this beautiful Wednesday night. A lot of stuff to talk about today. It's going to be a lot of fun. I got a lot of stuff bookmarked, so let's get into it before people lose interest. You can probably tell something's definitely broken on YouTube. I've been scrolling through my YouTube feed, going past streams of my friends and stuff that regularly stream, every other day, to decent sized audiences. Everybody is streaming to 100 or 150 people now. And I don't know if it's broken. The chat seems normal. It's running normal speed. Everything seems normal. But there's just absolutely no viewership. So I don't know if there's a bug in YouTube side, but whatever. Can't really control it. YouTube changes stuff every other day and breaks everything. So it's not very surprising. But at any rate, welcome to the show. I hope you guys are excited. Mr. Joe Schmo's here. 1 2 cents here. Gabriel Knight's here. Stinkbug's here. Jag is here. Tristan, my boy Rage. Big Mike. Shanny's here. Michael OP. Mr. Skytex is here. Billy Hatcher. Hope you guys are having a good ass time. We're going to be partying and for a few hours tonight. So make sure you hit the like button. I don't know if we're hitting 100 tonight because of the weird viewership bug thing going on right now, but we're going to have fun doing it regardless. What's up, Kev PH? How you doing, brother? So before we move any further, let's bring on the illustrious PDH. Everybody say hi to PDH.
Hello. I feel very orange today. My camera looks very orange.
Yes. Yeah, I muted you. It's good. I always look orange. You told me to change my stuff one time, and now I'm just forever orange from here on out. So that's how it's going to be, I guess. I'm just orange now. This is me. Yeah, low-key tripping balls. The first second we start seems to be going to be the rhythm of tonight. I think the rhythm of the night, yeah.
You can see his glowy eyeballs.
Renee Galarza, thank you for your $5 super chat. I love you. I appreciate you. Keep in mind, guys, we're up against the 580th Naked Snake in a row. Hope you guys are having a good ass time. Hope you guys are having a good Wednesday. Got a lot of stuff to go through. The shorts have been insane. It's been a lot of fun to watch. I'm closing in on multiple millions of views every single every single month now, which is like a 2,000%, 3,000% increase from normal. But everything else is completely broken, which is very, very weird. So, hey, whatever. I guess it's all good, right? What's up, Saul? How you doing? Make sure you guys like the show. We got a lot to talk about, boys. A little bit of stuff that's a little bit political, and then there's going to be some other stuff, and there's going to be some Karens. There's going to be some chicks getting some badass L's. We're going to have fun watching all of it. If you guys don't know, the SAVE Act, which is basically requiring ID to vote, stuff like that. That has been passed, in the House and moving on to the Senate, which is very surprising if you think about the current nature of the world. I don't really understand, or maybe American politics anyway, but I don't really understand how 85 to 90% of people in a country can support something and 100% of an entire party votes against it. It almost seems like politics is just completely not real and bullshit. I don't think it was like this a couple years ago, or maybe 10 or 15 years ago, but now it could quite literally, and I'm saying both sides. This is not a blah, blah, blah. I'm saying if there's a bill that Democrats bring forth, that's give this bill is to recognize that people are human beings, and that's the only thing on the bill. 100% of conservatives will vote against it. Nothing makes sense anymore. It's all very, very lame, and it's all very, very sad to see. When it comes to like voter IDs, 85%, 90% of people are for it. Even when it comes to Dems, like 80% or 83% of Democrats are for it. Everyone's for it, but all Dems vote against it. And it's all getting very, very strange. And I know Massey said the reason he was, thinking about, not supporting it was one rule that was put forth in place. But it still has to go through the Senate, which is a tall order. I don't really care how our government functions anymore. You know what I'm saying? Our government functions like a corporate company. They answer solutions 5 years after the problems have already either A, gotten too worse, or B, fixed themselves.
Yeah.
Right? It's like a very slow crawling process. And I know a lot of it's necessary, but I think a lot of it needs to be updated because things are starting to roll too fast. Technology is rolling too fast. Social movements are rolling too fast. Everything's rolling so fast now. And the government is operating the same way it did 300 years ago. I think we need to speed up these processes a little bit. But also I'm not very smart. So what do I know? Big shout out to 12 cents for a gold boy. Thank you, brother. The first gold boy of the night coming in. It's our boy 12 cents, the illustrious 12 cents, who leaked the rich call, which is wild as hell. Very, very strange to see, but hey man, I don't know. Rich is wild. Thank you, 12 cents. And Hack Dog with an orange boy. Oh my God.
I should have said red. I should have said that we looked red.
Did someone say orange? Oh, you should have said that. Thank you.
I said red, Hack Dog.
Thank you so much, Hack Dog. We love you, buddy. We appreciate you. Mr. Mike Hackett, he's the man. He's the man with a plan. Thank you, brother. I appreciate that. Don't forget, boys, for the next couple of weeks, you guys know I'll be racing a little bit this year. For the next couple of weeks, every $100 super chat, every $100 Venmo, PayPal, direct anything, including Rumble Rants, will get your name on my race car. We already have 12, I think. Already 12. Because people were sending them offline as well. It wasn't just on stream. People were sending stuff offline. So I appreciate you guys for that. The goal would be to get about 50. I think that's usually what I end up with when I've done this before in the past. So I appreciate all that, guys. You guys have been goated as hell on that front. And thank you, thank you, thank you. Big shout out. I have one on here. And this is what it says. I have one new one on the car. I have it saved in drafts. And the new one on the car is, let me open my email. Where is it at? Sorry, guys. The new one on my car says Ode to Fortuna, M.A. Ode to Fortuna. Am I saying that right? Ode to Fortuna. That sounds right.
Sounds right, but what does it mean?
I don't know. It'll probably be explained in the chat. Thank you so much. And big shout out to Megan. I love you guys. I appreciate you. M.A., you guys are goated as hell. I really, really appreciate everything you do for me. I really, really do. Thank you. Make sure you guys like the stream, by the way. Ashley says another month of royalty. Oh yeah, vote for Brooklyn. It's tax deductible. Oh my God. Thank you, Ashley. I appreciate you. That's how you pronounce it. Yeah. Well, there you go. It all worked out. Everybody be supporting your boy. I really appreciate it. So at any rate, thank you guys for that. And that is ongoing. So every single Red Boy, Rumble Rant, Venmo, PayPal, all that stuff goes directly towards that. And you can put your name on there or whatever you would like in text form. I know a lot of people have been sending me DMs like, can I put my company's logo on there for $100? And I'm like, no, no, we're not doing that. I'm sorry, boys. It would get to a point where like my trunk lid had like 50 different asymmetrical logos on it, and it would just get a little too much. Yeah. Right. Names are symmetrical and nice looking.
It could be a company name.
Yeah. No. Yeah. Sure. So if you guys don't know, the SAVE Act was passed today with 216 Republicans on board, of course, 5 Democrats on board, which is pretty cool. But 198 Democrats opposing it. And this is to be completely expected.
I like how they have independents on there. Like Not that there is any, but they put it up there anyway to make it seem like it's possible, like it could happen.
Nah, our entire political structure is completely captured.
Yeah,
it's completely captured. None of it makes sense. It's all bullshit. It's all political theater. That's why you'll see so many people, like, what's that guy's name? Hakeem Jeffries. I think that's his name. There's a lot of people that do this, but they'll go up there and like stand on a podium and like morally preach and then cry, like unironically, like cry, but they're not being, it's acting. It's all acting, right? To try to tug at the heartstrings of people that have like a 40 IQ. Like, oh, he's crying. Let's throw away the whole Constitution. Stuff like that. It's very cringe. But I'd be very surprised if it passed the Senate because good things never happen, right?
Yeah.
Like, when is the last time a good thing happened? Can anyone name anything?
Well, yeah. And so in my mind, it's like the only reason anybody should potentially buck voter ID, there's only one good reason that you could argue, but the pros outweigh the cons with voter IDs. And that is what happens when someone wants to control how hard it is to get an ID. But here's the thing, like the likelihood of that happening in order to control votes is highly unlikely because your ID is such a generic rite of passage that you need to do almost anything productive in society. So that's pretty safe, right?
Well, and the fact of the matter is every single developed country on the face of the earth, including countries that are not as developed or underdeveloped, require an ID. But we're one of the only countries that exist that don't. That is insane. That's stupid.
It is.
Like when it comes down to that, let's just jump on board with this because it's embarrassing that we try to posture and say, we are not in favor, politicians, not people, obviously. The people are well in favor of it, but politicians are like, we are not in favor of this. And also somebody that's undocumented has never voted in an election ever. It's never happened. And I'm like, bro, like, shut up. Like, you're not convincing anybody that you're right here. Like, it's like, I don't know how a politician can come out and get on a podium and tell everybody they're wrong. Like, I get it that when there's a 55-45 split or maybe even a 60-40 split, there's some nuance here. And the 60 may be wrong, but we're closing in on 90% of everybody. Like, it's time. There should be a law in place where if 95% or 90% of registered voters who vote, let's say they tally 25,000 people and they pick like sample sizes from each state, right? And it comes out to 90% for something, a law should just be passed. Automatically, like through computer over just passed.
How do they choose that pool of people though?
Right.
Can't really.
I don't know. Yeah, it would probably be fucked up, but right. What I'm saying?
I don't know. I don't know how anybody gets by in society without some form of identification. Like there's nothing you could be doing that's productive or additive to society at all without a form of identification. Like even getting a job anywhere, they've always had to photocopy my ID or had some proof of my ID.
Everyone has an ID. It's not it's
not even about a driver's license specifically.
It's never been about IDs. It's never been about identifying yourself. It's never been about proving you're a citizen. The only thing this is about, by and large, and you can just look at the state maps and the colors of them and come to a determination as to why they're for this. I mean, look at the Somalian fraud in Minnesota. They have a law on the books that one person can cast 8 votes. Because the Somalian community, because they will often have more people living in their house than a normal person.
They can claim their whole household.
They can just say 8 people. That is insanity.
Children.
That is fucking insanity.
7 invisible people that don't exist.
It's all based around election fraud. It's all to just keep themselves in power. How do you reconcile the fact that you can likely knowingly either A, here's the 2 options. Tim Walz fraud in Minnesota, right? There's $20 billion of fraud. Either A, you didn't know about it because you're literally retarded. Like Tim Walz is literally like just retarded, like clinically retarded, right? Mm. Or B, he knew about it and did nothing. Okay. Both of those are bad things. Neither of them are good. Neither of them exonerate them. Both make him look like a stupid motherfucker. But guess what? He doesn't have to resign. Why? Because they have laws on the books to completely protect them and their party and their state in perpetuity. Minnesota will never be red. In the next 500 years, it will never be red. Why? Because they got laws on the books that the SAVE Act is trying to prevent, to allow them to just be elected by giving people billions of dollars in fraud money from the taxpayers. If you told me, hey, Cody, I'm going to give you $1 million. All you have to do is vote for this politician in the next election.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to be like, yeah, I'll vote. I don't give a fuck. Are they the purple party, yellow party? I don't give a vote. Voted now, voted hard and vigorously, right? That is what these people are doing, because they're like, okay, I'm getting billions in fraud or billions in money or subsidies. They don't see it as wrong. They're just like, hey, get money. And they're like, okay, give me money. And they're like, yeah, this is great. I have money now, right? So that being said.
And to their point, if our system is that broken, then yeah, I mean, take advantage of it.
Yep. Yeah. My channel is under attack. The Democrats claim voter suppression. Yeah, 100. That's the whole thing. They claim voter suppression. That is the entire thing. And the voter suppression is suppressing undocumented people. That's all it's about. If you're basically, the litmus test here is ask one of these people that unironically believe that and will tell you it's voter suppression, right? Ask them one simple question. What do you mean and why? And they're going to have to fumble through having to tell you that people of color are dumb.
Yeah.
And they sound 20,000 times more insane and racist, right? You know how many videos I see a day of a tiny little small, like liberal short hair white girl calling a black person the N-word? It happens like 5 times a day. It's like a leftist little girl that's like goes up to like a preacher on the street that's black and calls him the N-word. And I'm like, where are we? What has happened? Like, they're like, oh, I'm allowed to say this because you disagree. Therefore, I can cause you harm or threaten you or incite hate against you all day and every day, because my side can just do that because death is a reasonable means to the end of my goals, because my beliefs are morally based. I care about everybody. I am so empathetic. Yours are evil. Therefore, you can die and I can laugh and piss on your grave because I'm morally just, and that's a better world in the end. That's how they see things.
And I feel like smart people realize that being patronized is not worth the perks, right? So like, you know, they're trying to patronize an entire like group of people, well, several groups of people, by special treatment, saying, you know, well, you know, they can't do this or they can't do that, or they need help in this way. Like I, you know, had an experience recently where, you know, at work, I wasn't giving somebody like an opportunity to showcase their skills, not because I thought they were dumb, but because I felt like they were new. I just didn't realize that they had been there for a while. And that person got kind of upset with me, and, you know, rightfully so, because they're a smart person. They were like, look, being patronized, like I'm getting easier work and, you know, I'm not being tasked as much, but overall in the long run, that's not good for me. Right. Like a smart person realizes that being patronized is not worth the perks of, you know, being babied.
Yep. It's condescending. It's condescending. It's like, and I've seen videos of this. I've seen videos of politicians have to basically tell a person of color to their face while they're like, kind of like choking over their words, and they're stumbling over their words, and they're like, well, you see, people in inner city, you know, they don't, you know, no, they don't really know, you know, like, and they have to like fumble through and stumble really hard to try to not sound insane to the person of color standing in front of them.
Right.
Because, and it's like this weird savior complex under the guise of just power. It's all a power grab, right? So they can keep siphoning and embezzling money from everybody and taxpayers. But the entire rhetoric is these people need help because they're not as good as me.
Right.
I don't need help, right? Because I am just good. I'm already good at everything. But they need help because they're just not as smart. They're not as good at the stuff. And I don't believe that for a second. You know, I've met people of different color of several different denominations that are way smarter than me by a fucking mile, right? Yes, they know how to get an ID. So none of it makes sense. But also make sure you guys like the stream. My chat has completely stopped working. I'm not.
Mine is too.
It's completely dead on YouTube. Like the chats that it has not synced up in the last 10 minutes. I can't pull up super chats anymore. It might be a borked stream, boys. It might be a borked stream.
Oh, we got a couple. So Paper Plane says, my condolences for Anna.
Yeah.
And Robert
Maldonado.
Yeah. Says the Leering Center's got an exemption.
Yeah. They all did. And luckily somebody broke into the Leering Center the day before they were investigated and threw away all of their paperwork and nothing else. They didn't steal anything else, luckily. And the break-in was done from the inside, investigators concluded. Oh, wow. I'm so shocked. And then nothing happens. No one gets arrested. Nothing happens. Then they disappear and it's all good. And they get to keep their money. Paper Plane, thank you. I appreciate you, ma'am. I love you. Thank you. Juicy Booch. What's up? Oh, now the chat just started working finally on StreamYard again. Oh, look. Oh, there they are. It's just freezing. Nothing's working. This is the weirdest shit. Anyways, yeah, but the chat works here. No, it's not working on my end, Michael, is what I'm saying. It's not working on my end, right?
Yeah.
It stopped scrolling for like an 8 or 10 solid minutes. Like it was gone and there was no, like I couldn't pull up any chats or anything, but now I can. See, Juicy, let's go. See. All right. At any rate, but look at this. Look at this right here. This is roughly how every single poll comes out. This is among registered voters, right? How every poll comes out when it's like, should people be required to provide U.S. citizenship before voting?
Well,
or a valid photo ID.
So Shani had a good point earlier when we were talking about this. She said that, you can get a driver's license in a state without being a U.S. citizen.
Yeah.
However, is that true for the star ID? Like the real ID?
No, I don't think so. You can get some kind of compliant ID, but there's no way you'll be able to get, and I might be wrong, but I'm quite positive because I know I had to take my birth certificate, which is a proof of citizenship, to the DMV when I did that.
Maybe that's what the star ID was all about. Maybe it was always gearing up for this.
That is possible. It could be possible, which I'm in favor of. I don't like the fact that you have to become unconstitutional to make people travel.
Right.
That's silly, but they kind of reworked it a little bit, so it was fine. Because in the end of when it came down to it, it was totally like I kept flying without a real ID for like another year. No one cared.
Right.
No one. It's just the person behind the little camera or the little screen every time had to be like, you got a real ID. And I'm like, nope, I'm 6 months out. And they're like, all right, make sure you get one. I'm like, yeah, I'm still 6 months out.
Now they're like charging people or something.
Well, yeah, that's apparently what they're supposed to be starting. Here's the issue is when people act like you can just go get a real ID. It depends on your state, right?
Yeah.
So in my state, here's the issue with all of this, right? Now, people need to prepare, but here's the issue with all of this. When I went to get my real ID, they told me I had to schedule it for August. I went in March.
Yeah.
So I just can't get one for 6 months.
Yeah.
So obviously airlines had to fix all that. They couldn't just let you not fly because also that's unconstitutional. There's been precedent set about this already. So at any rate, Robert Maldonado says 84 to 16, too close to call. That's just too close to call, brother. It's crazy. Absolutely crazy. But yeah, dude, it's wild. It's absolutely wild. It's insanity. And I know I do not agree. I don't think people should be charged to fly without a real ID. It's unconstitutional. It's unconstitutional, right? In my humble opinion, completely unconstitutional. So that's just me. All right. Let me pull up the next thing here. Sorry, guys. All right, you can talk to Chad a little if you want. This you don't have to wait for me to stop. Dead air is not good.
I didn't know what you were doing. I thought you were pulling up a video.
No,
I said I'm going to pull this up.
I said I'm going to pull the next thing. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm trying to get you better.
Okay.
Like if you hear me not talking for 30 seconds, you got to fucking talk to some chat boys, okay? Because they're going to get lonely and sad, and their attention span is that of a 12-year-old, and they'll leave. Like fucking Juicy Booch will leave. He doesn't hear my words for a few seconds.
Oh, Juicy Booch.
Yeah, but People are like Michael OP is claiming that women that are married have a really hard time getting an ID after married. I never have ever heard of this once in history. I've been married before. My ex-wife had my last name. This is the first, probably like 3 months ago or 6 months ago was the first time I ever heard a politician say it's hard for women to get IDs after marriage.
Yeah, what the heck?
No, the reason they started using this rhetoric so people could start just repeating it, as a defense. The reason they started this rhetoric was because the only rhetoric they had at the time, and I mean the only rhetoric, was people of color are too dumb. And that's not going to work, brother.
Right. You need to.
So they had to move
up
to
some new reasons, I guess.
They had
Move
to,
the goalpost.
yeah, they had to move directly to, well, actually, when you get married, it changes your last name. Therefore, you can't get your ID. And then everybody's like, wow, that's true. And then they ignore the previous 200 years of existence where women have been doing it.
So like when you get married and your last name changes, you just forever don't have an ID anymore. Like what? What? I'm asking.
No,
like,
I know. No, I'm saying they don't look past that. They don't research past that point.
Yeah.
They just say, oh, that's right. The last name changes. I know this. I've seen this on TV. Therefore, they're right.
Yeah.
Like I've never heard of this in my life where women who get married can't get IDs or have trouble getting IDs. My ex-wife did it in like one day after we got married.
Yeah.
She went and got everything updated in one day. It took 2 seconds.
It literally is like just the same exact process plus a marriage license.
Yeah, it's very, very weird. I don't really get it, but hey, man, that's just me. That's just me. All right. At any rate, let's pull up this video and then we're gonna move on here. All right.
Turn my camera off for a second.
Okay. Okay.
I gotta pick my nose.
Okay. Shani said that's the wrong button. Shani says, I don't think I could ever take someone else's last name because I don't have the patience to get a whole new email address. Oh, okay, cool. I was about to think, I thought you were gonna be like, because I hate men. I could just never do that. No, I get that. I don't like doing anything. I don't like doing anything ever, ever. But at any rate, it's whatever. It's whatever, boys. Thank you, James Barnes, for the $1 Rumble rant. Says YouTube has terminal cancer. Keep them in that Rumble. I mean, I do, but the reality, the unfortunate reality right behind Rumble is you're gonna get 20 viewers unless Rumble puts you on one of their tabs, or a much better thing is putting you on the front page. If you get neither of those, you will get 20 viewers. It doesn't matter. You could have 20 million subscribers on Rumble. You get 20 viewers if they don't put you on the page. Because I don't really think there's an algorithm right now for people that follow you. Because I have 40,000 viewers on Rumble and I have never got any viewership on Rumble, maybe 100 max. And then one time I got thousands and I don't know why. It was very random. What's up, Black Sheep? How you doing? So it just depends. It's definitely an option and it's coming, but it's still not there. Still not there. But at any rate, it's all good. Make sure you guys like the stream. We're still not at 100 likes. Woo! We're breaking records today. This is going to be the lowest one ever. It's wild. Thank you, Black Sheep. And also don't forget every $100 super chat, every $100 Rumble rant, every $100 Venmo or PayPal gets your name on my car. On my race car for Talladega and every subsequent race or race that comes before that. So don't forget. All right, let's bring PDH back into it. Here we go.
Hey.
Look how little she is.
I'm so small.
There you go. All right, let's pull up this video real quick because people are urging people in the Senate to actually vote through this. I doubt it will get passed through the Senate because, again, nothing good ever happens. Literally nothing good ever happens. My chat froze 10 minutes ago, by the way. Oh, and it came back right when I said that. It refreshed. That's so weird.
No, we're just so what it's doing is trickling in chats every once in a while. But we don't get the full thing. Even just now, there's been 3 chats and then we only got 1.
Yeah, that's weird. Daniel Robertson says, how much you want to bet that something massive with the ICE or riots will happen before the SAVE Act goes before the Senate? I mean, something's going to have to happen, right? You got to keep in mind, and now I don't know how true this is, but I do think it's likely. If this goes into effect immediately and an ID and a birth certificate are required to register to vote, if this is true, there is a chance that 47 out of 50 states will go red next time around. There's a chance that could happen. So just putting that out there. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if people were getting like disappeared over this kind of stuff, right? And the reason is because you have these giant pockets of people that are voting from the same address. Like there was one house that 180 votes came from this one house registered to a single address in California. So this stuff is rampant. Now it also could be rampant going the other. Maybe they're battling it out. Maybe both sides are like having undocumented voting. I don't fucking know. But there's a chance that could happen. What that would likely do is within 4 years there would be another party. You know what I'm saying? There would be no more Democrat party. There would be a new party called something completely different. You know what I'm saying? So, Dan Robertson, thank you, brother. I appreciate you. Appreciate you, brother. We're a pink boy and a red boy away from a rainbow night. Thank you, man. I appreciate that. All right. Here we go. All right. Yeah, Michael OP. They're gonna have to put it off as long as possible, Michael. Like it's gonna be these states are gonna vigorously fight against this as hard as they can to keep power, right? And the only reason for it, the only legitimate reason that anybody can give me at all is the fact that they want undocumented people to vote. That's it. There can't not be any other reason. Every other reason is either asinine or dumb and doesn't make sense, right? Because it's all under the guise of voter suppression, everybody. Because it's like, it's voter suppression. Well, what does that mean? Oh, I don't know. There's this, and maybe I don't know. Like they cost money sometimes in the DMV. No one knows where it is, and I'm like, oh, okay, fuck off. All right, I need an ID to buy pre-workout at the store. Okay, I need an ID to get a gym membership. I need an ID to buy alcohol. I need an ID to buy a vape. I need an ID to do literally anything. I had to show my ID. Where was I? I had to show an ID today to go.
You have to have an ID to sign up for like utilities.
You have an ID for everything except for one thing, and that's voting in a federal election. Makes no fucking sense. It's asinine. Anybody defending it is coping as hard as they fucking can because they care about the other side. I give two shits about sides. This is asinine. It needs to happen. Fake IDs are so easy to come by. Well, to register to vote, you're gonna have an ID and your birth certificate. Chief Slinging Beef says maybe 40-50 ready for the 500. Sterling Marlin, what's up, Chief Slinging Beef? How you doing, buddy? Hope you're doing well, man. Make sure you guys like the stream. We're 17 likes from 100. Oh my God. Mufflin Rando, yeah, I completely agree. Yep. All right. Let us continue. Let's see what our old boy had to say.
Stay in close contact with Leader Thune, and we met yesterday, actually, and talked about this. I told him that would be coming over. We were certain to pass it, and we would send it, and hopefully we'd get a few Democrats. We got one, okay? So it's a bipartisan bill. It's going to the Senate, and I think Leader Thune is committed. I mean, I know he is to getting this to the floor, but we want to get it not just to the floor, but to the president's desk. We need to get this signed into law. It's really important for all the reasons stated here. We have a custom between us. He doesn't tell me how to run the House. I don't tell him how to run the Senate. But I trust that he is committed to it, and they're trying to figure out the right path. And I think the talking filibuster is part of that discussion, and we'll see how it shakes out. So I would hope that there'd be some sensible Democrats there that would recognize, as one did here tonight, that this is a good policy and a good thing, and it's right. It shouldn't be a partisan issue. This is...
Yeah, 100% agree. The only time I've ever seen like unanimous vote was to release the Epstein files. It's like the only time in my lifetime I've seen something like that, right? What's up, Satch? Hope you're doing good, buddy. Let me know when you get that PC, brother. Shadefire, I don't have any chats on my stream side. I don't know why. Shadefire says, my only real issue is if the government is going to require it, then it needs to be free. The same issue I had with Obamacare in the early days. I am right there with you. Now, to get a replacement ID, let's say you lost your ID, got lost in a fire, maybe once a year. If you do it more than once a year, it costs like there's a fee. There's like an upcharge. I could get that because, you can't be issuing 25 IDs and going through the money that it costs to do that. Or just roll it into my property tax that costs $1 billion anyway. I don't fucking know. But at any rate, yeah, it should be completely free. I agree with you. I don't have any issue with that. I'm not in support of the government charging me for fucking anything ever.
And in most, well, it's the states, right? But in most states, I mean, like after you get your first ID, you can renew it online for like what is it, like 10 years? So
Yeah.
like talking about ease of getting an ID. I mean, half the time you don't even have to go to the DMV.
Yeah. I mean, but like I said, like, I'll get charged several hundreds of dollars to put a tag on my car every year. To do anything government side, I have to pay out the ass for everything possible. Yeah, it should be completely free.
Yeah.
Like, oh, my property taxes are going, 2% of it goes to a school that I have no children in outside of a district. And then the rest goes to the salaries and the vacations and the homes, like in, I think it was Virginia.
Yeah.
Virginia, they passed the law in Virginia where property tax can go towards politicians' homes. It's crazy. It's fucking insanity. You know what I'm saying? Sir Flynn says Diggers is going to have a meltdown over the SAVE Act passing. Well, man, I don't really know. I don't know his opinion on that. I would imagine he's against it because he, Rich has kind of become that guy that's like, it's like a color thing. It's like blue, red, doesn't matter, right? I've never really been like that, but I understand a lot of people get like that. And recently he's been like openly racist a lot. So if he like thinks that people of color are lesser than him, he'd probably agree with you on that.
Yeah.
He would probably be against it because he's not going to be for that, but I don't know. Maybe he might be for it. That'd be interesting. Shapefire says, yeah, most states have got to wisen up about it, and normal ID, not a driver's license, is free, but I expect some fuckery with this stuff. Oh, there's always going to be fuckery. They're going to go as hard as they can at fuckery from every single angle. They're going to try everything possible to fight against doing something that everybody wants and that is good. There could be a poll right now come out tomorrow that 99% of people are in favor of abolishing the IRS. The government will never do it. These elderly ass politicians would rather their whole family die. Their whole family die in a plane crash in Minecraft. They would rather half the U.S. get freaking Thanos snapped in 2 seconds than ever give up the opportunity to embezzle a few $1 million from us peasant ass motherfuckers. They would let everybody die to do that. They do not give two shits. There's this weird common misconception with people, especially, I don't know, women kind of do this. I mean, everybody does it, but women do it to a bigger degree. They go for a politician that they think actually cares about them. There is not one sitting politician, government, local, school board, Congress, like Senate, House, presidency that has existed in the last 200 years that give two shits if you live or die and it's on camera live. They don't give two shits.
You should pull up that Rob Schneider clip. It's like an old interview that he did, and he was basically saying repeal the 19th Amendment, like kind of like it was.
It's funny.
It's funny. Yeah, he's like, women have great empathy, and it's a great thing, but also their empathy can be preyed upon. So they shouldn't be able to vote for important things.
Well, he was talking about suicidal empathy, and he was like, you could still vote for some stuff like Dancing for the Stars and stuff like that. He's like, but not for things that are important.
It's pretty funny.
Yeah, and well, I
don't agree. I don't agree, but it's funny, right?
There is a very, very interesting thing. Okay, and that thing is that there is a lot of this weird stuff going on with. Like they call the phrase is suicidal empathy, right? This is the phrase that you hear coming around a lot. And what that means is you'll have women in rural Kansas who will openly outwardly voice their opinion online that they care about random people from random countries who would gladly behead them in 2 seconds. And they'll say that they would rather die than this person get deported. Right. They would rather, like that lady that said she's taking her baby out to protest because her baby's not more important than theirs.
Yeah.
And I'm like, no, your baby should be more important. What are you talking about?
Yeah, like you and needlessly putting another child in danger. First of all, that logic is retarded, but also like your child should always mean more to you than other people's. That's just human nature. And if you don't, it tells me that there's something really wrong with you.
And that's my point is, that is the quintessential meaning of the phrase suicidal empathy. It's outwardly, unironically, and I mean unironically, believing that people that have nothing to do with you, that don't care about you, that are only looking to take advantage of you, you would die at the altar for them to get more money out of you, and you'll
Well-
smile doing it. It's suicidal empathy.
Well, and it's a completely other thing too. Like, so I mean, it's not very hard for a person to have empathy in a way that like they're self-sacrificing. But if you also are willing to sacrifice your child, that's like so biologically just wrong.
Yep, and that's the new wave. That's the new age of things. And somehow the political parties, they have learned to really prey on this like tendency to have suicidal empathy, and they've exploited it so hard that you have people like Renee Good going out in their car while your kid, well, she didn't have custody of her kids, but she's going out in her car and blocking federal agents and being fucking psycho and doing that weird like SSRI like smirk thing on camera and like antagonizing people. I'm like, why are you not at home? What are you doing?
Yeah.
What are you fucking doing? There are things you could actually do to help people and help this process. And you're out here putting your life in danger for no reason.
Yeah.
And it's suicidal empathy. Those people would never do that. You think a Somalian would do that for you? And look, this is a hypothetical, and I'm not saying any one group is worse than another, but do you think Somalians would march if middle-aged white women were being deported in Minnesota? You think Somalians would go out and march? No, they would be like, hell yeah, fuck them, right? That's suicidal empathy. That's the whole point around it. It's caring desperately about people who couldn't give two shits if you died or not, you know? And I'm not saying they're terrible people. It's just they're being real.
Right.
I'm not going to lie to you and say my heart breaks if an African baby starves to death. Right. If that was true, if that was unironically true, I would never be able to get out of bed.
If I saw it happening right in front of me.
Yeah, that would suck.
Yeah.
But like a number changing or theoretical number changing, basically in a computer,
it has to be made personal somehow. You have to have like a personal stake in the matter, like you're a witness, or you know, like just knowing that it's happening. It's, you know, it's not enough.
Yeah, it's wild. We're 8 likes from 100. It's gonna take 50 minutes to hit 100 likes. That is definitely a record. It's fucking YouTube's borked than shit tonight. This is the weirdest thing I've ever seen. I don't know what's going on, but hey, man, I saw Anna streaming, and I was like, why are there only fucking 30 people watching? What the fuck is going on? I was like, what is happening? This is all these people hypnotic. We're getting like 1.2, 1.5K every stream. I was getting 900 to 1,000 every stream 8 months ago. And now everybody, hypnotic's down to 200. Anna's like at 100. You know, Ethan's at like 300. I'm like, what the fuck is happening? Everybody lost interest at the same time overnight from different creators that are not related. Oh yeah, sure. Yeah, it's just they've completely stopped sending out notifications for every single streamer. It's fucking weird. Unless you're Asmongold or something. Then they will, right? It's completely different now. My chat hasn't updated on my YouTube chat hasn't updated on StreamYard in like 20 minutes, but Rumble has. I get Rumble chats. I just don't get YouTube chats anymore. No idea what's going on. Yeah. M. Dimmel says, bummer, I won't make it on the car. I'm rather private anyhow. I cannot let go of a Red Boy this stream, but hope this helps towards the rainbow night. Good evening, everyone. As ever, the lovely Jess. Thank you, M. Dimmel. Big shout out to the pink boy king himself, M. Dimmel. Yeah. Thank you so much, M. Dimmel. We love you, buddy. I can't pull up your chat because everything's completely broken, but I really appreciate I'm just clicking things to see if I can make it come back up. But they just don't come back. They're just gone. Everything's gone. Nothing works. Thank you so much, Erikias. I appreciate you, brother. He says, boomer parents and adults exploited our empathy and our guilt towards authority, and we are all exhausted of it. Dude, I so agree. I agree with you. Thank you so much, Erikias, for the orange boy joining Mr. Hackett. We are now one red boy from a rainbow night, and that person will get on the car as well. Thank you. I appreciate you. I love you. Everybody, every single time somebody does another red boy, there's going to be a multiplier beside their name. So let's say you did 15 red boys at some point. It would say M. Dimmel times 15. And I'm going to have a big graphic for it. It's going to look really cool. So thank you. Appreciate you. Big shout out to Eric Koss. We love it, buddy. Love you. I appreciate you, brother. Thank you so much, my man. All right. Let's continue. Thank you, buddy. All right. Let's pull up the next video. And then we're going to move on. There we go. All right. Where'd he go? Oh, great. I closed it. No, I didn't. All right. Here we go.
We had only one.
God, it's so quiet.
We had only one House Democrat participate with us tonight. This has become a bitter partisan fight, and it's madness to us. We can't quite understand what the rationale is for opposing a free and fair election, but they're going to have to explain this to the people. They're going to have a hard time doing that.
They do. Look, I don't usually like to hear politicians say things, but that is the most truest thing I've ever heard in my life. Like you can see this every day. If you ever talk to anybody opposing like voter ID, they never can give you a good reason ever.
Right.
It's always these bullshit reasons that are like, well, 0.02% of women, like they hit a roadblock because their name changed recently. Or it's like, or we have to accept the fact for some odd reason that anybody that's not white is lesser.
Yeah.
Those are the two options you can choose from, and you choose one unironically and say it in public in front of God and everybody. Woo! I tell you what. That's why they just start saying voter suppression now, because they can't explain it. Because if you explain it, you're going to look like a fucking psycho. So they just say words now. This is voter suppression. This is voter suppression. What do you mean by that? Voter suppression.
Will less people vote? Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
Probably.
100%. 100% they will. Yeah, but I guarantee you voter turnouts will be not as low as you would expect.
It's going to be probably a more accurate number. When you think about it, there was like a lot of states where it didn't match the census. And so when you really think about that, like a lot of people that could vote don't vote. So it's just kind of really, it doesn't math, right?
Well, I mean, if you look at, okay, so numbers are going to always steadily increase, right? So by the law of averages, your numbers should slightly increase, maybe decrease one election cycle if both candidates are kind of boring or something. But the numbers should steadily increase because our population steadily increases. So it only means the numbers should steadily increase. But randomly, unbeknownst to no one can explain it at all. In 2020, the Democrats just got 20 million more votes.
I mean, so when you have a more polarizing election, it makes sense that it's going to entice more people that didn't vote to vote. But at the same time, like no matter what, like the increase in voters is one thing, but like the number of people that voted versus the number of people that like theoretically should exist, as citizens was weird.
Well, think about it this way: the most polarizing elections ever was 2016, 2020, and 2024. In my opinion.
Yes.
So that being the case, those numbers should steadily increase at a manageable, like kind of symmetrical number, right?
Yeah, it should make sense between 2020, especially 2020, because, well, you know, I mean, I don't know. I could see more people turning out for 2020 than they did for 2016, because I think in 2016, people who maybe like didn't like Trump just never expected that he would be as popular as he was. And the polls, of course, were kind of supporting that, right? Like the polls were lying, right?
For sure.
So in 2020, I mean, it would have made sense to me because of like all the slander and, you know, just the general like consensus of who they tell everyone Trump is. It made sense to me that there would be more Democratic voters.
No, yeah, but here's the point. So yeah, that's 100% true. Those are true things. 2024 was Trump again. Arguably, I think most Democrats would agree with this. And ones could probably tell me what he thinks. In 2023-ish, the government, or at least the economy and everything, like fiscally, socially, everything across the board was the worst it's ever been. Easily in my lifetime. Not even, you can't even compare it to anything else.
Right.
Maybe I could only compare it to one thing, and that was when I was 16 or 15, 16, 17. Gas prices were astronomical. That was pretty much the only thing I remember being really fucked up. But as a kid, it's all I cared about was gas prices, right? Because that's all I had to worry about. You know, I didn't have rent or anything. So that being said, you know, everything was the worst it's ever been in 2023-ish, 2024-ish. It was very fucking bad. Barely can keep your head above water. You can barely pay your bills. No, everything's inflated to the moon and back, right?
Right.
And then Trump is running again.
And he's running against Kamala.
The numbers should be steadily higher.
Yeah.
Because it's the same divisive, insane environment.
The same as 2020.
And it's even worse fiscally, and everything's worse now. And everybody's pissed. Everybody's fatigued on all this bullshit like social politics that everybody keeps shoving down everybody's throat. So yeah, so the number should have steadily increased, but they didn't. It was like 65 million in 2016. 2024, it was like 66 million. That makes sense. 67, right? That makes sense.
Right.
2016, 2024, 2020, 81 million.
Yeah, that doesn't.
Where the
make any
fuck did that
sense.
come from?
Yeah.
You're trying to tell me that old like Weekend at Bernie's motherfucker was the most popular president ever in history voted for by a literal mile, like not even close, right? Even eclipsed Obama like he was nothing. You're telling me that shit happened? No, that's bullshit. Now, I mean, they've been trying to prove it for a long time, but at any rate, you get what I'm saying. You know, I'm not trying to get into like conspiracy, but you get what I'm saying.
Yeah, it is weird to try to reason through that phenomenon, and I mean, I'm like the queen of playing devil's advocate, right?
Yeah.
And it is really hard to reason why specifically in 2020 the
Yeah.
numbers would have been that much more.
Yep. Thank you, Michael.
And like 2024 would have been the test case, right? To see, all right, is it gonna, if it's the same this time, maybe that makes sense, right?
Yeah.
And then it wasn't.
Yep. It's weird. Michael says, are the Super Bowl numbers inflated 127 million watch? I've seen so many different things. I've seen 134 million. I've seen 135 million. I've seen 127, like you're saying, million. I saw the other numbers that they did households, not views, right?
Right.
So they did households and it was 44 million or something. Views and households are different. We talked about this last stream. If you have a sports bar that has 80 TVs and all of them are watching the Super Bowl, that's one household. But that's 80 views. That's the difference as far as views. But I don't know. I don't watch the Super Bowl, so I don't really know. I've never been a football guy, you know. I did watch the halftime show without the backing track, and it made me want to shoot myself. Tech Wookie, what's up, brother? How you doing, dude? Make sure you guys like the stream. Spam the like button as hard as you can for your boy. Don't forget that every $100 super chat, Rumble Rant, Venmo, PayPal, any of those, you get your name or your company name or your YouTube name on my car for the whole year. Don't forget. I appreciate you so much. I got like 6 today or 6 yesterday, and I wasn't even streaming, so I appreciate that. What's up, Luke Pryor? How you doing, man? Yeah, checking those numbers are dishonest at best. Yeah, I don't take any of it serious. And I'm not passionate enough to care about it. This isn't, I think people got the Super Bowl in their brain and started treating it like it was like politics, and people that are radically engaged in politics, like to a almost like violent psychosis, they started treating the Super Bowl like that. And I'm like, bro, I don't give a fuck about no Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Why are we talking about this in such a violent manner? I'll laugh about it. I'll tell you which show was like lame or which show wasn't lame or what I saw. But I'm like, why are people like yelling at each other about the fucking foosball bowl? Are you fucking kidding? Like, what are we all 9 years old? Jesus Christ.
Weird. Especially like, I don't know, like it's the halftime show, right? Like it's not even the Super Bowl itself. Like, you know, it's just part of it. And I know it's like a huge long-standing tradition and everything, and maybe it's because I don't watch the Super Bowl and I don't really care, but it just seemed like, you know, it's something to be like, hey, this is ridiculous, you know, or be like, I didn't think it was a great performance at all, and I think they made a mistake. You know, whatever you want to say about it.
Yeah.
Cool. But like, the people are going really, really hard. Some of them are like take by take, looking at the halftime show and like making conspiracy theories out of it about like what it really means.
Yeah.
And like some people are calling it like a satanic in some parts. And I'm just like, what?
Well, that's yeah. I mean, that's how those things roll, right? That's how it
Yeah.
always is rolled. So, but at any rate, this object, what's up, brother? It says, which halftime show did I prefer? I'm a musician, so I preferred the TPUSA one. I can understand people who are not musicians who like can hear like and then hear like and they're like, oh, this is great. I can't I have like a musician's brain, and I can't do that. It's not a thing for me. I've been doing music since I was 6 years old with piano, like with melody and rhythm, and I can't. And I know this is like a really bad take for a lot of people, but I can't unironically listen to like, for lack of a better phrase, like absolute fucking brain rot trash. I just can't do it. Like it doesn't resonate. and it mainly it actually like it's like anxiety inducing when somebody turns it on. Like when we were fucking going to Florida,
Oh my God.
and they were playing trap music the whole time.
That was
Dude, I
hard.
was like in the back seat, like my stress levels are rising. And it's just like, and like every other word was like money and like dick and cum and fat ass. And I'm like, I just can't do it. It doesn't work for my brain chemistry.
Yeah.
I don't have it. I'm not saying like I hate you, or if you like that, that's great. But yeah, I don't care for it now, and that's the reason why. Like, if a guy's playing an acoustic guitar, I will prefer that for sure. And singing, yeah, I'm gonna prefer that for sure.
Yeah.
Over some absolute balls stuff.
I'm not even that picky. I can listen to almost anything, like for one song, and be fine, and maybe kind of enjoy it, but like not trap music.
Yeah. Let's. I want you guys to see something wholesome before we get back to the stressful stuff. Look at this road rage fight. Look at him.
Oh, it's old guys. I love old guys.
Look at him. He's gonna get him. Up. Oh, he's conceding. Look.
Oh,
they're fucking. They're friends. They're friends.
Cute.
Oh my gosh, dude, this is.
They were kissing for a second.
This is Russia. They're all stoic men. You take your licks, hit each other a few good times, and then you get up and you shake hands and you drink.
Hands and you make friends, and you're like, that was a wild ass fight.
That's how it should be.
Yeah.
Kick a dude's ass, and then you guys go drink together, right? That's how it should be. That's how it should always be, in my opinion, but whatever. At any rate, oh my God, I saw this video. It's so funny. I love this video. It's one of my faves. It's one of my faves, man. It's one of my faves. Oh my God. All right, boys. Joe Schmo with 25 on Rumble. Oh my God. He says, here's $25 from the Unbroken Chat System of the Night. Clearly, YouTube's not playing nicer streamer software tonight. Yeah, YouTube's been broken for so long. I don't know what the hell's going on with YouTube lately. I mean, the viewership's almost returned to normal. We're about to hit 200, but still, make sure you guys spam that like button. Joe Schmo, thank you. I love you. I appreciate you. Let me change it on here. That's a 25. That puts us to 44. 44. Yeah, that puts us at 144. Thank you guys. Appreciate you. All right, let's pull up the next video. Sounds like your jaw's breaking, dude. What are you guys talking about right now? That fight burned all the 10 calories combined. Yeah, dude, for sure.
And that was just their like metabolic rate as they stood there.
Yeah. Robert Maldonado says vodka is a great therapy. Yeah, dude, it does. It does, man. It 100% does. Thank you. I appreciate you, Robert. I love you.
You know what I can't wait for? I can't wait for Friday stream.
Why?
Because Friday streams are better.
Why?
Because we drink.
Oh, yeah.
We don't have to work.
That's true. House of Ragnar says, Skull. Thank you, brother. I appreciate that. Yeah, we do drink on Friday streams. We do. And that's when people drop Red Boys and kill my ass. It's going to be Red Boys combined with names on the car. We might die on Friday. Yeah. Or we may get 0. Like it could
go either way.
It could go either way. You never know with YouTube. And
I'll be begging on stream again. Please, sir, can I have some more?
Ashley says, I listen to almost anything. Yeah, well, Ashley's like that kind of white girl.
Are you saying I'm like Ashley? Because I said the same thing.
No.
We're the kind of white girl.
Ashley's a little bit more trashier than you.
That's hard to be.
I love Ashley. She's fun, man. She's good. She's good peeps. Good peeps. All right. Thank you so much, Joe Schmo. I love you, buddy. All right. Let's move on to the next one. Trap music is the paper tiger of Buddhism. What the hell does that mean? What does that mean? I've heard. Hold on.
What do you mean?
A person or thing that appears threatening but is infectual. What does infectual mean? Not skilled or achieving, not able to produce good results.
So it's like,
damn.
Okay, I get it.
Damn. No, I agree with that, dude. I agree with that. Yeah, I think I'm ready for the like hard rock or metal to become the mainstream. That's what I'm looking forward to when it comes back. We've had like 30 years of rap being mainstream now. And I'm like, we got to fucking move on, dude. Like, we got to move on. Like, there was a lot of good hip hop when I was growing up, sure, but like, we gotta fucking move on because this is killing me. It's getting me. All right. Make sure you guys like the stream. Spam the like button.
Spam it.
Something was broken on YouTube earlier, and it like was throttling the hell out of us, and it's starting to return to normal. Just spam that like button so it can get back to normal. Hit the hell out of it. Support your favorite tiny streamers. Artist Finks, what's up, brother?
Look how small we are.
Would you say you hate men?
I hate the patriarchy. There's a lot of really good men.
Judd?
Answer the question.
Do I hate men? No.
That's a lie.
She goes,
oh, no, I don't.
her reaction was great.
Oh, no, I don't. You know what's weird? Is like you'll see so many women, right? Like, say they openly hate men, or they actually do hate men, or behind the scenes, or they fail a lot of detective tests like this. When's the last time you heard a guy say I hate women?
Not just you.
That's pretty rare.
Just you.
Yeah, but that's other than me. Yeah, it's like it's pretty rare. Most men will be like, no, I love women. They're hot. I love women. They're sexy.
I don't know. Men rag on women pretty hard.
We
too.
rag on women, but we do it because we love them. I rag on you all the time.
No, I meant like men talk shit about women all the time, like about how they're not any good, and all this kind of stuff.
Yeah, sure, but but given the chance, if a good one comes up and they're like, "Hey, what's up?" You're like, "Oh, I love women now."
Yeah, but that's motivated by sex, and so women are motivated by like emotional needs being met, and so it's not a fair comparison.
Let's ignore the motivations for just 2 seconds, right? So here's the thing, right? Here's the thing, and I think this is very, very important and a very important distinction. Everything, men that go to work and do 412s in a sewer with roaches on them, men that go to war and die, men that do all these terrible, hard jobs, stay up late, do everything possible to better the future is all for women. It's all for women. That's our role. That's our like caveman role. We haven't changed. We haven't been around long enough to change like that.
I feel like that's way oversimplified.
No, it's
most men do things because of their ego to be successful, because being successful means like you can be proud of yourself.
No. This is how you look at this. Like,
so every man that like everything he does in his life, all the sacrifices he makes are for women. That's
in the grand scheme of things. It's similar to the even if you're secular, your morals are based in Christianity, right? Like in Western society, everything is loosely done in that reason. Why do you think that? Like, what is the reason?
Caius has it right here.
Listen, what is the reason that women obtained the right to vote and obtained pretty much indistinguishable equal rights in modern day?
So we'd stop nagging your asses and we'd leave you alone. No, I get your
because
point.
we love you. We see you sleeping at 3 a.m. and we're like, oh.
I think it was all the incels that gave women rights because they wanted sex. I'm just saying, Irikias has it correct. Men want to be successful to have access to women, and that doesn't necessarily mean because they love them like mature emotional love. It's like they want to access them, their bodies, their comforting nature.
You're going. You sure? But that's the thing. No, but you're going back to ignore the motivations, right? Obviously, I want to smash some pissers. Obviously, if I'm feeling a little down, I want my girl to cuddle up on me and kiss me. Yeah, I get it. Okay, but I'm saying like ignore the motivations. Why is it? Why does all this progress being made in like Western cultures? It's because we want women, we need women, we love women, right? Women are the complete opposite. We're like, I don't give a fuck. I hate all men, and you can ask any woman on the street, and they will all say the same thing.
It's also a lot less.
You're evil.
It also.
That's what it is. You trashly evil.
It's also a lot less despicable to leave a woman if you can argue that she is responsible for her own fate because she has all the capabilities now legally to provide for herself. So you don't have to feel as guilty. I mean, I think there's a lot of reasons that women have rights now, and I don't think the bulk majority of them are because men just inherently care about women. I mean, you probably care about women in your life, women you know,
sure,
but not just inherently all women.
No, of course that would go back to the like African baby thing. Yeah, sure.
Of course. Well,
Sure.
and that's what I'm saying. So it's not like out of abundant benevolence that men become successful or do these hard jobs. It is, I mean, first of all, you do a job to get paid,
Yep.
right? Like it's not.
But
it's
is it
not altruistic?
But what is the what? But like, is it wrong to say that it was because of the benevolence of men that all these things happened?
I mean, yeah, to an extent. I
Yep.
mean, I think there's multiple motivations there. Like I said, I named one great one. It's that, male guilt. I mean, like they don't want the burden of, and responsibility of caring for women. Slanging nanners. I'm not missing the point.
Slanging nanners. No, slanging nanners is on my side. I get you. We are on the same page. Slanging nanners. She don't understand. She don't understand. Okay. She don't get it. All right. All right. We're just good. Men are fucking. We're just good. We're just good. All right. And you're bad.
I'm a woman, and I don't believe in collectivism, Urikias.
But generally,
I worked hard for what I have, and I want to keep it.
Sure. No, you individualistically, yeah, you're based. But no, women is marketably they are usually more in favor of collectivism.
Yes, yeah.
Because like we should just care about each other, and like, but we don't. We just don't.
How much of that is maybe a product of, the bulk of women being forced into roles that they're not made for, right?
Yeah.
Too.
Yeah.
Like, you put out into the world exactly what you want for yourself. And if you want to be cared for and provided for, then you are going to project that into politics.
When's the last time you saw a woman save a man risking life and limb? Yeah, when's the last time a man was in trouble? Even somebody's like husband is in trouble and the woman just screams and runs or tries to pull her man off the guy that he's trying to get away from everybody and gets his ass kicked.
Wait. Pull up that knife fight.
I know.
With that couple.
I know he was a bitch. We laughed at him. That was the whole point.
Yeah, but she also like jumped in and like grabbed the guy or like hit the guy while he was attacking her boyfriend.
But other men came to her help as well.
Yeah.
Just because he's a bitch doesn't mean nothing.
I'm just saying she was trying to protect him.
The reason the video was so funny was because that identifying factor is that he was a bitch.
Yeah.
Right? Because you shouldn't be a bitch. Right?
Valid.
Ashley says, "Hey, I save people's lives all the time, or at least I try." Well, yeah, it's your job, okay, Ashley.
Oh, so it doesn't count when it's a job. So you're negating your initial point about men doing all of the work to keep up infrastructure.
No. If Ashley's sitting in a paramedic unit or she's in the fucking back of and she's like a guy's like needs an IV or oxygen, she doesn't say no. It's her job.
Yeah,
it's not relevant.
It's also the job of plumbers and construction
whose
workers.
job was it to put the 19th Amendment forward and like put money into it to get it passed?
I said your initial point. I didn't say the next point you made.
Just jumping around like a grasshopper.
I literally explicitly told you what I was referring to.
Grasshopper
it was your
Jesse.
First point.
Dancing. You're just dancing around the shit right now. Billy Hatcher says StreamYard uses Cloudflare for the streaming part. That's why it's so borked today. Also, I think women actually want men. They're just being weird about it. It depends. It depends on if they're scorned. Thank you, Billy. I appreciate you. M. Demo says, "Oh no, PDH. Women talk way more shit on men than men do on women. You're mistaken, lady."
I'm not saying that they don't talk more shit. I'm just saying that plenty of men also like are misogynist and don't like women. Like they don't respect them. They don't love them.
Have you ever seen how many stories of women who are serial killers based on just being nurses and they just kill people for like years, like decades, and they just get transferred out? They just get transferred out. I watched a documentary.
I mean, Annie Wilkes was based on a true story.
That's true.
And she did that. Yeah, get away with it for a while, but
I don't think it. Yeah, it might be loosely based on a true story because it does happen. I watched a documentary the other day. This nurse lady would kill like 7 people. And they would know the hospital would know, and they would just fire her. And there was no system. There was no like computer system around these things because it was like the 70s, 80s, 90s. So she would go to a new hospital, get hired, and just continue killing people. And she said, or either she or someone claimed that she could have killed upwards of like over 130 people. Like the most successful female serial killer of all time. And she was just a nurse who would just kill people, like just put shit in their IVs and shit. Wild. Ashley doesn't do these things. She's good people. Robert Maldonado says, my Neanderthal male ancestors ate mushrooms off the ground. Didn't make it. We don't eat those anymore.
What?
Thank you, Maldonado. I appreciate you, brother. M. Demo with an orange boy says, West women do not value men as men value women. Women have lost this appreciation for men because of feminism. Truth is, women rely on men more than we men rely on women to keep society afloat. We take that for granted. Yeah, and that can there's things to be said about that, but we do need women equally. It's like we need women, men need women, women need men. Now, as far as infrastructurally, yeah, of course,
yeah.
But if one gender disappeared tomorrow, either side, it would be over. We'd be fucked.
Yeah,
nothing you can do.
I'm talking about the nuance here. I do agree with him, Demo. I do agree that women nowadays are very unappreciative and kind of just write men off. Totally agree.
That was social media's doing, in my opinion.
I think it's a war on both sides, and I don't know who started this and like what their incentive was, but it wasn't good.
Women. No, it's I don't think it's anybody's fault. I think it's just social media. Social media made it to where an average normal girl, like that's a 5 or a 6 out of 10, could basically get attention from like celebrity men.
Yeah.
Like, Nick Cannon's kind of drunk and he likes your picture. Suddenly
you're his baby mama.
But also the fact of the matter is now she's like, okay, anybody lesser than Nick Cannon, I will never talk to again. And then that happens on a grand scale, but not obviously not Nick Cannon, but like just a ripped guy on Instagram liked your photo and you might go hang out with him later. You will never settle for a guy lesser than that. And that happens to so many girls because if you actually look at the numbers of men that are sexually active, it's less than 20% in Western culture, right? Only 20% of men are sexually active in America. And these are adult, normal ass men. That means that 20% of these men are having sex with 80% of the sexually active women in America because it's the complete opposite, right? So if you take those numbers, it's a very small group of men smashing all the pissers. So all these like normal girls who would never be able to get married to this guy, but social media has made it to where they can hook up with him on a whim in 2 seconds because the guy's wanting to bust a nut. Then suddenly all these women are like, well, I could never go for a man that's lesser than that one guy I hooked up with that one time. And it skews everything. And then when they get 40, they're like, I hate men. Right?
Yeah. Maybe.
That makes sense.
I don't know. It's a multitude of factors, I think.
Yeah. Shani says 20%. Yeah. So it's less in Japan. So 20% of men roughly in America are sexually active. That means having regular sex. This includes marriages.
That's insane.
Because I think the number is something like 40 to 50% of marriages are completely sexless.
Yeah.
Which is, I mean, that's probably an easily believable figure considering the fact that everybody you know is in a sexless marriage.
I feel like it can't be 20%.
You and your fucking mechanical keyboard. Joe Schmo on Rumble. Rumble is beating the brakes off YouTube tonight. $100 Rumble rant, boys.
Approximately 50 to 65% of men in the U.S. report having sex at least once a week.
They report having sex once a week. Report.
And for younger men, this number has declined to roughly 1 in 3, reporting no sex in the past year. While roughly 92% of men aged 18 to 44 have had sex.
Have had sex at least once. Yes. Thank God for that. Yeah. I mean, I don't know. We would need to look up the numbers, but
it says like, men aged 25 to 34 are at 50.3%.
Yeah, there's no way that's true. None of my male friends have sex ever.
Wait. Older adults. Wait. Okay. Roughly 38.9% of men aged 75 to 85 remain sexually active.
Yeah. And keep in mind, these are people that are reporting their numbers.
Okay.
What is the most devastating thing you can admit that you don't have sex, right?
If it's a like poll that isn't, what is it called? Oh my God.
It's anonymous, but
anonymous.
It doesn't matter. Like it's based on ego. It's not based on like you're worried people will find out. It's based on
so where'd you get your 20%?
I don't remember. It's been years.
Made it up?
I didn't fucking make it up. You're doing the thing where you're being a
This is like when you said that 90% of adopted children are the same sex.
Stop. We don't bring up crazy shit.
Why you said it?
Yeah, I get it, but like let's not bring this up. Joe Schmo says with $100 Rumble rant, you interrupted me while I was talking about the Rumble rant. Says plumbers volunteer to show ass crack, but it's their job. For strippers, who's the real hero? There you go. Joe Schmo, my boy. Let me put you on the car again. Where are you at? There you are, Joe Schmo. I wish I could. Fuck. Damn it. I wish I could do this. Here, I'll just put Joe Schmo. And then I'll pull it up on Excel and remove duplicates. All right. Thank you, Joe Schmo. I got you, baby. Thank you. My boy. Deadpool, don't fucking start about ants. M. Dimmel says, sexless marriage is why my future ex-wife is a thing. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Let's see. Let me do something real quick. All right.
Ants. I see ants in the chat. What about the ants?
Depending on age groups, okay. Depending on age groups, marriages can be anywhere from 20% to 60% sexless.
What?
Depending on the age groups, marriages can be anywhere from 20 to 60% sexless.
That is a wide range, and also it says depending on the age group.
Yeah.
So,
sure.
like, are we talking about people that are in their 80s? Like, what are we talking about here?
Depending on the age group, it does not matter. You go for the fucking average, which will be 45-ish%, right?
I guess
you got to go for the average. You can't just say, "Well, there's some people that do it a lot, therefore they all do." It makes no sense. You got to go for the average, which is 42 to 45%, right? That's reasonable, yeah.
I'm looking up in ages 20 to 50.
What? Why?
Oh, this actually, hold on, you're gonna like this. So research and surveys indicate that approximately 10 to 15% of, oh wait, I asked sexless, not have sex. So you're not gonna like this. Research and surveys indicate that approximately 10 to 15% of married couples aged 20 to 50 are in a sexless marriage, defined clinically as having sex 10 times or fewer per year.
Okay. All right. So
that means 90 to 85% are not. But that also just means they could be having sex 11 times per year.
No,
that's sexless. That's basically
yes,
sexless.
like it's absolutely asinine. There is literally a running phrase and running rhetoric about sexless marriages that has existed.
There's
since
also
the
a running rhetoric that Trump is a Nazi. So
what the fuck you talking? Okay. Anyways, that's a weird parallel.
I don't just believe rhetoric off the internet.
Oh my god, everyone knows about marriages becoming sexless or becoming extremely rare. It is a super common thing. Every one of my friends who are married that I've ever talked to have told me theirs became like this across the board. You can't say that, oh, actually, the study right here says that this age group has 20%. Therefore, all age groups, you have to go for the average. Therefore, people that are younger have less sex. People in their 30s to 45s have a little bit more sex, and then it declines after that. Then you go for the average. They're still married. They're not unmarried now because they're fucking 58 years old. So that you would go for the average, which would be 40%.
I think after
you're grabbing
70,
the lowest number
matter.
possible and representing it. 40-something%.
I said 20 to 50. That's like nominal.
Okay. 40% roughly. That's roughly half of these people. Okay. How many men are married in the U.S.?
I am not Google.
62 million men are married in the U.S.
Okay.
62 million men. 30 million of them are not having sex. Roughly 25 million. Now add on everyone else that's not married. You're going to get up to a 50 to 60 to 80 million percentage point, which is
80 million %.
No, 80 million people, which is more than half of the men in the U.S.
Okay, so the other statistics were just bad math.
Yeah,
like someone
so
calculated them.
So
and
when
they
you're
did it
reading a
wrong.
statistic that's like 5% of men, that's so bullshit. Like every one of these dudes in the chat that I've talked to in real life, they're like, "Yeah, I haven't had sex in 8 years."
It kind of sounds like the chat is a very strange, a very strange population to be considering. Maybe I don't know.
You drive me crazy. Like no one else. You drive me crazy. And I can't help myself. Okay.
I got his goat for sure.
Got the goat. Oh my
Never
god.
disagree with Cody on statistics that he made up.
God.
Doing math in his head.
Oh my God. Obi-Wan says hasn't moinked in 8 years. Also haven't had to get tested in 8 years. Give me the fucking vape.
I don't know where it is.
You give me the vape now.
I don't have it.
I saw you holding it, you motherfucker.
What?
Give it to me. All right. Fucking 15% of motherfucking people. It's just because from a woman's perspective, you're like, all the dudes I have sex with me.
By the way,
therefore they all have sex.
I did it. Not really. I got one side. It was very important to me, and I spent approximately 10 minutes. I need to like actually Google a Rubik's Cube.
And Morris on Rumble with a $2 Rumble rant says men have forced doctrine, women do not. At the end of the day, women can only have what men collectively give them, including any rights they may enjoy in a discussion. Men rule, women drool. Agreed. Agreed. Exactly, Paul.
Facts faker. I like that.
You're a facts faker.
That's really hard to say, actually. Facts faker.
Well, the issue is because you can Google anything and get any number you kind of want. Like,
I got like the consistent numbers.
The average guy isn't getting it. The average guy isn't 6 foot, making 6 figures and sporting them 6 inches, brother. Truth. Thank you, buddy. Appreciate you.
But is he married? Because apparently then he's 90 to 85% likely to be having sex at least once a month.
95% likely. You are a maniac. You're a maniac. God. I've never had trouble having sex. Therefore, I don't have the perspective. And I'm like, yeah, you're an attractive female. You don't understand the struggle of being an ugly man like Carlos.
Maybe men are just being really melodramatic.
Oh, yeah, like the women that say, I hate all men.
Yeah.
Okay.
Melodramatic.
Okay.
Everyone's so melodramatic.
Okay. All right. Whatever. You guys are all bitches.
Whatever you say.
All a bunch of bitches.
So what the fuck is it called?
All right. Here we go. Let's pull up the next video. Get me pissed off. Big Mike's like, don't act like you ain't in the top percentage of Tinder accounts. Yeah, but I'm dashingly handsome. It's a difference. Okay. But I was also not dashingly handsome at one point in my life. I understand the struggle. Very popular book about this called that. Sly Ross says, I'm reporting that I get it every single night. Write that down. Must be true.
Well, you're in Cody's chat, so I highly doubt it.
Damn. Got him. Rest in peace. Rest in peace, brother. All right. I've been putting the wrong numbers up because Joe Schmo's Rumble rant. I'm sorry. Joe Schmo is the only red boy tonight. Give him some love. Thank you, buddy. It's on Rumble too. No Rumble, no red boys on YouTube. Only Rumble. Make sure you guys like the stream. We're 50 away from 200. Spam the like button, please, as hard as you can, boys. M. Dillon says, make sex every day. Women, if you're taking and having a man, keep those legs, make some meals, bring him peace. Based. I can't disagree with that extremely based statement right there. Yes, do what I ask. Thank you, M. Dillon. All right, let's go to the next video. Here we go.
So what the fuck is it called when I hate him, but I also love him? And then I also hate when he texts me, but I also want him to text me. And then I hate when he calls me, but I also want him to call me. And I miss him, but then I don't miss him. And then I'm like, I want to be with him, but then I don't want to be with him. Like, can somebody please tell me what's going on? Because I literally don't. Sounds like a mental illness to me.
Yeah, it sounds like some personal issues she needs to sort out before she considers dating somebody.
Yep. You'll see girls who will like leave husbands or leave their boyfriends for like their extremely abusive ex, and it's like, and the boyfriend would like bring them flowers and make them foods and plan dates for them, and they just go back to their ex.
Literally, what she's talking about is called avoidant attachment, and it's when you don't hear from them, or they're not, basically when they're not crowding you, and crowding can just simply mean like talking to you. Mm-hmm. You have feelings for them, but the second they reach out or they put in effort, you get like the ick, or like you get annoyed, right? And it's a very lonely phenomena to experience, and it's usually based on trauma.
Yep 100%. Agreed. Robert Maldonado says one girl, 2 cups.
2 whole cups of throw up and pee.
Yes, sir. All right. All right, let's see what we got here. What does this say? Oh, yeah, that's a good one. This is a good one. Hold on. Pulling something up here for the boys. Let me just save this. I guess I will not be saving it. Okay. So this says, I know what I'll do. How do I open this? I don't know. There used to be a thing where you can open an incognito. I guess you can't do that anymore. All right, then. We'll just do this then. Okay. I'm losing my train of thought hard. There we go. All right. Beep, 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 beep. Oh my God. Are you kidding me? I'm having to do a capture right now, so give me a minute, guys. All right, here we go. So here we go. Somebody said to show you the perceived attractiveness scale, right?
Okay.
So this is the perceived attractiveness bell curve like scale, where men find women like completely like attractive based on like, you know, all avenues, you know, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 0 out of 10.
Wait,
right?
so this is attractiveness 0 to 10. So like, are they saying that? Oh, okay. So wait, so men find women that are like less attractive, more attractive?
No, it's
as rated by women.
Women don't consider any males like a 7, 8, 9, or 10.
Oh, okay,
Every man is
okay,
basically
okay.
ugly or under a 5. Whereas
All
men
right.
will generally say like some women are 10, some women are 9, some women are 8, some women are 7s, right?
Yeah.
Which would lead credence to the idea that men are having way less sex. They're way less sexually active. All right. Thank you so much, Robert Maldonado. I appreciate you, brother. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Kyle says, show her the charts. I did it. I did it, Kyle. Obi-Wan says, women want a Chad, but also want them to be a simp. Yeah, but it depends, right? Never break the mold. Sly Rye says, I disagree. She wants him to want her, so she has the opportunity to turn him down, thus boosting her ego, but she doesn't actually want him. I think it's a little bit more simpler than that, Sly Rye, right? I think it's it has to do with it's exciting. It's just more exciting, right? That's what I think it has to do with. It's just more exciting. All right. Anyways, can you put that goofy thing down, dude?
It's fine.
If I'm gonna, I can't pull up clips to put on shorts if you're just staring down the whole time.
Okay.
You were so good at streaming like 2 weeks ago, and you're fucking digressing so hard.
I
like
am
playing with shit,
digressing in my will to live. Do you understand
all
that
right.
my whole life I'm just doing things and not chilling?
All right. Okay. All right.
I only got to watch 1.5 episodes of Ashes with Love today.
All right. That is not the right button. Yes. Here we go. Next video.
I don't fucking care what you say. You're gonna sit here and call me fat. Call me fat, baby! But don't sit here and try to pretend like you don't eat pizza, you don't eat fast food, you don't do any of that. The only reason you get away with it is because of your fast metabolism. Some people don't have the luxury of a fast metabolism. You don't eat healthier than anybody else. I love it when people run to my comments and they're like, oh my God, you're so fat. You should try losing weight. The only reason I'm in this position is because I don't have your fast metabolism. If you had my metabolism and ate the way you do, you'd probably be bigger than me. Kaylor Martin just posted a video.
I doubt that. I go to the gym every single day for 2 hours a day, and I generally stay within a good caloric range, so I wouldn't be fatter than her, I don't think.
Yeah, no. It's such a cope to say that you're only big because of your genetics. Like, sorry, not true. There's several factors. Your genetics can be one of them, but it's mostly because you're eating more calories than you're burning.
Yeah. Did you know that if you go to the gym and you start weight training, you'll actually increase your natural output of testosterone?
Yeah, because your body has to maintain that muscle, and muscle in movement burns more calories.
And also it'll increase your resting metabolism.
Yeah.
Right. But now we're just going to say everybody actually eats terrible, just like me. And I'm just fat, and because everybody else is just lucky. Yeah, totally.
That makes it very easy to not have to do anything to change your life.
Yep. That's called completely avoiding accountability. Right. Gabriel says, I want to see her daily diet. She probably eats sweets every single day after every single meal. She probably eats fast food or really terrible meals for every single meal. And she probably also drinks like 800 calorie coffees and lattes, style Starbucks shit twice a day. So
I eat a 530 calorie pack of ramen every night now, but I also ate a chicken wrap with a low carb tortilla and low fat cheese for lunch. That's all I had. Well, that was for breakfast kind of. And then for lunch, I had a piece of grilled chicken and some broccoli. So balance.
Yep, it's all about balance. Like it's like when there's a symphony bar sitting there, I'll break off one square and like go eat it, and then I'll chew it and go sit down.
Portion control.
But this girl she'll get a whole symphony bar and she'll eat the entire symphony bar in one sitting, and it would be like 700 calories or something.
People always ask about dieting, and I feel like your first step should just be eating what the nutritional label says is a serving size. Like if you do that, just throughout your day, it's gonna really reprogram your brain on a lot of different levels, and it's gonna work out. You're gonna lose weight.
Yep.
Even if you're eating bad stuff.
James Janice says pumping iron literally doesn't matter depending on your diet. You can go to the gym all you want, but if all you eat is Big Macs and Twinkies, you're still gonna be fat. Sure. Well, there's a phrase called "you can't outrun a bad diet," right? But also, if you go to the gym for years and you've been under a relatively decent diet and you look pretty swole, you're not fat, you're like in good shape, you can partake in that stuff a lot.
Yeah.
And you won't, because your resting metabolism and everything that you've been training for years is built for it. Now, of course, if you eat pizza and fries like 24/7, yeah, you're going to get fat. There's nothing you can do about it. But you can partake in that stuff. Whereas people that are 400 pounds, you can't partake if you plan on losing weight. You can't partake even once. You have to basically go on the death diet for months and months and months.
And that's more mental than it is like literal math.
Yeah.
Like you could theoretically eat pizza and fries every day. You would just eat like one piece of pizza, and maybe if you ate pizza and fries for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. First of all, you're going to be unhealthy. You need to have a little protein in there. Say you ate pizza and fries for breakfast, lunch, and dinner with a protein shake. You could have one medium slice of pizza and like a small handful of fries, and you would absolutely lose weight.
Yeah. All right. Thank you, guys. Appreciate you. Thank you for the metabolismism, Robert Mountain Auto. Let's continue. We are One Red Boy on YouTube from a rainbow knot. Every $100 Super Chat, Venmo, PayPal, or Rumble Rant goes on my race car, your name or your company name or whatever you want. So don't forget we're to 160 from Naked Snake. All right, here we go. Next video.
Oh,
what we do? He's got the bear mace. Oh, it's over.
I'm still standing. I feel like I'd be rolling around on the ground in pain.
It doesn't hit you as fast. Probably don't attack a guy that's like in a security guard outfit or like a police officer in any way, shape, or form. Especially if he's holding a big old can.
That
of
girl
bear
was wearing
mace.
a thong. Did you notice that?
She got her ass is gonna be burning too.
Yeah, because I mean, like that's gonna hurt your any skin at all, not even just your membrane skin. Obi-Wan Cannoli, who has one slice of pizza, someone who's eating pizza 3 times a day.
Yeah, for sure. I used to go really hard. I go way less hard now. I'm not like Big Mike, who will be like, you know what? Don't mind if I do, and he'll grab about he'll grab about 5 or 6 of them bitches, and I'm like,
his favorite thing to say is "might as well."
It is. He'll be like, might as well. And I'm like, Mike, no, don't do this.
Don't do it to yourself.
Stop, Mike, please. Yeah. All right, boys. Speaking of thongs, you see Jake Paul's fiance, the chick that does the skating and like pops her boobies out. Yeah, I've seen that before. Could have said everyone wearing big shoes today. Code if the calf on the table is full big, you say, what in the fuck, Joel, are you
I just had a stroke.
Duke says, when I eat pizza, I order a large and eat the whole damn thing. I don't do that. I'd probably explode or die.
If you did that and then just like fasted, drinking only protein shake, like 3 protein shakes a day, you could eat a whole pizza. You could absolutely eat a whole pizza one day if the next 2 days you just drank 3 protein shakes for breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and you'd be fine. It'd be great.
I don't know, man. You probably have really bad arteries.
Yeah.
One pizza's like 4,000 calories, by the way. So just put
From Mellow Mushroom, yeah.
I mean, from almost anywhere. There's what are you going to get a fucking an extra large, brother? It's not. You're not getting a below 4,000 calories on those bitches. You know, you'd have to get the flattest of flatbreads. Billy says, I've been trying to eat less snacks at home, and I just had pizza for dinner tonight too. So the only thing I'm trying to give up is soda. Soda should be your first goal for sure. Thank you, Billy.
So here's like the first thing though, like whenever you have that mentality of like, I'm going to suffer for enjoyment, like, because I do want to binge eat an entire pizza. The only problem with that is like most people will promise themselves that the next 2 days they'll do really, really good.
Yeah.
Here's the caveat. And what I would suggest if you're going to go down that unhealthy route, make the sacrifice first.
Yeah. Shay Fires is the best pizza, politics aside, or the best pizza. The best video this year, politics aside, was the guy 1v1ing the mob of ICE protesters. That was
great.
That was beautiful.
That was so nice.
I don't care what side you're on. That dude was just laying people out.
He was lining them up.
It was awesome. Like, props to that dude for just kicking them asses.
It's like in a cartoon, like he would have, like if it was a cartoon, there would have been like, you know, like 5 graves dug and they would have lined up and he would have knocked them out and knocked them out into the graves. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like you could just see that happening.
I thought I heard something weird and it spooked me. Charitard says, never compromise, eat roasted chicken and salad. Ignore the whispers coming from your 12-pack of Sun Drop. It can't hurt you unless you drink it. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yeah, I had a very strenuous diet this year and I had some pretty good abs there for a little while. It was really fun.
Yes, McSteller, goat cheese.
Yes,
I love goat cheese. God, like just a piece of sourdough bread with like goat cheese spread on it with some honey or like blueberry preserves. Oh my God, it's so good.
All right, boys. Thank you guys. Thank you, Charitard. I appreciate you. We're almost there. We're 160 from Naked Snake. 1 red boy from a Rainbow Night on YouTube. Keep in mind, every $100 super chat, Venmo, PayPal, Rumble Rant goes on my NASCAR race car for Talladega and every subsequent race. Don't forget, put your name on there or your channel name or your business, whatever it works. Freedom Matters said, how long do you think I can go while fasting on only water? Man, I have no idea. I've never fasted before and I don't plan on it, but
I've read a lot about fasting actually, and apparently it's extremely good for you, especially like it's cancer fighting, like something about it giving your body enough time to stop prioritizing digesting food and more about like faulty cell turnover basically.
Right. James Jonas says, serious question. How are a lot of those challenge eaters like that go to a restaurant and get the 100-pound cheeseburger, 100-pound cheese and eat the whole thing? They look like twigs. They're skinny. They purge after every challenge. So people who do like food challenges, generally the ones that are really successful at it, they purge immediately after. So they do the challenge and then they go in the bathroom and they throw it all up. You know, that's how it's purging's been the number one thing in all of those kind of competitions. Purging, brother. What's up, Luke? All right, let's watch this one.
My cousin, who is younger than me, is getting married today. Meanwhile, I have credit card debt. I am in a toxic situationship with one of my exes. Last week, I was so broke that instead of getting an Uber to the airport, I had a random guy from Hinge drive me. And this year, I have had chlamydia twice. So far.
That all sounds like personal problems.
Happy wedding.
Yeah, I don't know, but I think you should probably look in the mirror because that's probably where you're to find your issue.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's probably because you suck.
She just admitted to the entire internet that she had chlamydia twice. Can we talk about that?
Gross.
Yeah.
Found one for you, Big Mike. Charitard says, if you fast, take wheatgrass juice to avoid gout. Hell yeah, brother. Just like Bobby. He had gout in his toe in King of the Hill because he was eating chicken livers.
Oh, yeah.
What's up, Reagan? Yeah, Reaganite, yeah. It's like she's ultra liberal. She's really annoying. She's violently suicidally empathetic. And also she's extremely mean and condescending, which is always weird. It's people that are always like suicidally empathetic are always extremely condescending.
Yeah, isn't that weird?
Yeah, it's almost like they aren't.
Yeah, it's almost like they're projecting because they want people to treat them like that and to just baby them.
100%. Don't believe it for a second. Beep, 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 beep. All right, next one. She's lying. She's trying to be a comedian and compete with her dad. She's doing a poor job. Where was the punchline? Somebody should probably tell her to Google punchline. What is a punchline? And then put that into your bits.
A punchline is what that guy did in that video.
Punch the line of them bitches out. What's up, Fran? How you doing, baby? Hope you're doing well. Make sure you guys like the stream. Let's hit 200 likes. Let's spam the hell out of it. Get your boys some likies. Give them some love. Appreciate you guys. We got about 45 minutes left, which is a very long time. So don't forget, give it some love. Let's go to the next one here. This one's interesting. Here we go.
I'm an independent woman. I do not have shared bank accounts. Never would, never will. With nobody.
That's fine.
Yeah.
What's mine is mine, and what's his is ours.
What?
Hold on. Hold on. Rewind.
Whoa! Oh,
okay.
Damn.
We're like, that's pretty reasonable. Yeah. Like, you're accountable for your own stuff. Like, whatever.
It's all good, baby.
You don't want a man to provide for you. And then she's like, but.
She had us in the first half for sure.
But.
Oh my gosh, that's funny. It's like that Megadeth song. What's mine? Or it's like, what's yours is mine. What's mine is mine too.
Oh my God.
If you shake your hand, then I count your fingers. Joel Wiggins with a super sticker. Thank you, brother, for the $5 super chat. I love you, buddy. I love you. Thank you, brother. Appreciate that, Joel. Joel Wiggins, the man with a plan. Thank you.
The man.
Thank you. If you guys don't, or if you don't know, you can gift memberships on YouTube now. It helps me out in a huge way passively. And also you can become a member. So don't forget, get you a membership so I can give you a kiss. Rob Maldonado says he is a teacher at the Leering Center. God, that Leering Center is going to be a thing forever.
Forever. Like, I don't think they can ever come back from it.
How did no one ever point that out to them?
I don't know.
Hey, man, that's about wrong. I don't know. How did that happen? It's weird, man. What if I get caught? What if there is no judgment? Hell yeah, Mass Gravers. If I'm right, I lose it all. All right. Here we go. Next one.
I finally turned 18. I was out with my boyfriend one day, and this much older man was very clearly checking me out. And so I casually asked my boyfriend, if he paid me to be with him, would you care? And he literally looked at me like I had grown 2 heads. So we broke up, and then pretty quickly after that happened, 2 weeks later, I started working in a pool. My family didn't judge me. They supported me fully for it.
Yeah. Okay.
So at first I was like, that's kind of crazy that guy just like broke up with her because she was like joking around and like asking him a rhetorical question, and then she was like, so anyways, I became a whore.
Oh, so anyways, yes. Gross. I'll never understand it, man. I'll never understand, man. He did, Sly Rye. He dodged the hell out that bullet for sure. Dodged the hell out of it. She was testing the waters. Yeah, dude. No, thank you. Look, I don't have a problem with sex workers or the profession. Like, if it's safe, do what you want to do, make your money. I fully support it. But yeah, I'm not going to be like involved. I'm not going to be dating you or anything. Sorry.
And you have to realize that that's going to be like a lot of men's preference. So
yeah.
And that's fine.
M. Demo says, even that little Asian chick who ate all those hot dogs. Yeah, dude. All of them. Every professional, like, eater or whatever I think they call them eaters. I don't know. That's when women are fat.
How do you not throw up when you've eaten that much?
That's the point. Yeah. You're purging. You can't eat like 87 hot dogs. Like, you might have to go to the hospital. You might die.
There's a bunch of content creators I've seen online that like what they do for their content is they eat like massive amounts of food and then like, record it. And they'll often talk about how much they have to walk or run or exercise to like burn off those calories. And I'm like, there's no way. There's no physical way.
No,
you can do that.
I'm just that good at all these things. No, you're just purging.
The only one that convinced me was this one girl, and she apparently like only would film like once a week, like her content of her eating massively like that. And that was more believable. You might be able to outrun that, maybe, if you were like killing yourself to do it.
Good example of this is Nikocado avocado. Yeah, he did mukbangs like every other day where he was eating like just garbage, like huge amounts of garbage, and he became morbidly obese.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah. James says, I looked it up on Google AI and it said most of those people that eat crazy amounts of food do not purge afterwards. Yeah. Now ask Google if natural bodybuilders take steroids and see what it tells you. No, none of them do. It's a natural competition. Oh, by the way, they all cycle off 4 weeks out. Like, yeah. They all purge. You can't consume regularly 50,000 calories like twice a week in a sitting, and then also train for it. Keep in mind, you have to train your stomach for that. You don't just do it once in a while and you're just good at it. You have to train yourself over and over and over and over to eat large amounts of food to like get it to where your stomach is hyper expanded, and then you purge it and you get your body used to that. And that's how they're able to do it.
Jake Cruz said, who wants to watch people eat? A lot of people. That is like one of the most popular like content creation brands I've seen.
I don't get it.
I don't get it either. But I don't know.
Yeah. Daniel Robertson says beard meets food diets all week, works out, and then eats a massive food challenge every week, just about. I mean, I'm not saying it can't be done, but I'm saying people that travel the world and do it professionally, they all purge. Like there is not, a 114-pound Asian woman's not eating a 130-ounce like steak with 3 sides and a bowl of ice cream and being like, oh, I'm just good at this. No, brother, I'm sorry. They're not, you know? Thank you, Daniel. I love you. I love you, Daniel. You know, can it be done? Sure. What is more likely? You know what I'm saying? What is more likely?
Nick 117 Gaming, are you saying that I could just start an OnlyFans where I don't get nude and all I do is eat and people would pay me to do it?
Oh, I doubt it. I wouldn't pay to see that shit. All right, here we go. Next one.
Get down on the ground. Get down on the ground.
Uh-oh.
Get down on the ground. You're gonna get paid.
He's running.
Get down on the ground. Or you're gonna get paid. Get down on the ground.
He's asking to be tased.
He's like, I'm not running, but you're also not following directions.
But he's what he said. But he's saying, "Tase me, tase me. Go ahead, tase me."
Hands behind your back. You're under arrest. Tase. You're under arrest. Tase. Put your hands behind your back. Tase. Now.
I mean, he's asking for it. Oh,
Tase me. You're under arrest. Tase me, bitch.
Uh-oh.
Oh, that's good.
Oh. Well.
It sounded like you shot him.
Hell yeah! Shot that motherfucker.
Well, he did ask over and over for it.
Yeah.
They were just
I mean,
obliging.
like they gave him every opportunity to comply, like more than reasonable in that.
So
scenario.
hold on. So if you say "Don't tase me, bro," the cops are gonna tase you. But if you say "Tase me, bro," they also tase you. Fuck. There's no way out, brother.
It's almost like you should just get down on the ground.
You ever seen that video? That guy. He's like they asking to be like. He's getting kicked out of a place and he like stands up and he's like, don't tase me, bro. Don't tase me. And then they just tase him and he's like, oh,
I don't remember that.
Don't tase me, bro. M. Dimmel says in high school, I learned about super marathon runners. They typically on a 12,000 calorie a day diet. That's crazy.
And then they need knee replacements at 40.
And they look awful. People will be like, I want to get jacked. And I'll be like, all right, cool. What have you been doing? And they're like, well, I'll just run on the treadmill. And I'm like, that's going to make you look like you're melting. And they're like, what? And then I show them a picture. Like, this is what runners look like. And they look like skeletons.
Well, and I think running is one of those things where like people always talk about like, well, what about your joints? Like, especially with like weightlifting, people always tend to think that that's the thing that's going to really mess you up in the long run. But running is actually definitely one of those things that's going to brutalize your joints and your ligaments and all that jazz. Now, like weightlifting actually increases your bone density because you're creating micro cracks in your bone, and it's like welding, like the welded joint of those micro cracks is way stronger.
Yep. Scar tissue, brother. Let's go. You know? All right. Anyways. I got big by accident. Shit. All right. Let's move on to this one. This one's fun. Bad form isn't good for your joints. Yeah, that's for damn sure.
Yeah. And you'll know it. You'll injure yourself immediately.
Yeah, for sure. All right.
I make it a rule of thumb. I don't do deadlifts. I do RDLs though.
Yeah, deadlifts. There's no point in doing deadlifts unless you're competing. That shit's awful for you, brother. You know?
I mean, unless you got good form, but like it's so hard. It's so easy to pop out of good form.
And Kyle says, what do you do for cardio if you don't run? I don't do cardio unless I'm cutting. There's no reason to do cardio unless you're cutting weight.
Well, heart health, but
That's not worry about that. That's
stamina.
Not worry about that. These things have nothing to do with retaining mass.
They do have to do with longevity, though.
Not
If you're
going to the gym
concerned
for
with that.
longevity. Not
Yeah,
going to the gym for longevity.
I understand you're not, but I'm saying like other people might be concerned with that.
Maybe, yeah, sure. But I lift, get as swole as possible, then I cut weight. Lift, swole, cut weight. Lift, swole, cut weight. Right? So you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? All right. Anyways, check this out. Check this out, boys. My nose is just so bad. It's so tickly. We're 30 likes from 200, and we are 130 away from Naked Snake for the 580th show in a row. Check this out. He says, what in the New York even about? Oh my gosh. Wow. He's not. Oh my gosh. Right.
I love it. I bet there's so many people on that train that are just like
I-
look like they smell a poo and they're just angry because he's having fun.
Well, I don't know how he's at this size when he can move like this. And also, if New York subways were like this, I might take one. It's
Yeah.
like, but for every fun guy you have dancing, you have everybody else stabbing your ass. And I don't want that. He did good, though. He could be a Chippendales dancer, you know?
There's something for everybody. He absolutely could. Someone would enjoy it.
I'm unironically impressed. Yes, I'm agreeing with you. Yeah. You know, cardio is the legit fastest way to cut weight. Yep, it sure is. That's why when you're cutting weight, you do cardio.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Weight.
Yes,
not
sir.
fat weight.
Yeah. And also, Jonathan, good point. You get plenty of cardio from lifting. Yep, 100%. 100%. Cam, how much do I weigh? Last time I weighed myself, I was 169, but that was like 3 weeks ago. So I'm probably like 179, 180 because my diet has shifted. I'm not eating crazy or anything. I'm not drinking crazy amounts of alcohol or anything. I drink like once a week, maybe. Last week was like 2 times because I had a con and everybody was hanging out. But I don't go crazy. So usually I stay around 180. Like at the very end of the year, when I start my cut, I'll be 190. Robert Maldonado, when calories meets crack. Thank you, brother.
He had a crack sandwich.
Yeah. Beep, 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 beep. All right, here we go. Let's pull up the next one. The next one, like the show, boys. 30 away. Don't miss it. Let's hit 200, boys. Don't fail me. Don't fail me now. All right. How tall am I, Trep? I'm like 5'11", 5'10", 5'11", somewhere around there. All right. Next in. Beep, 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 beep. Oh, I saw this today and it was wild. It's wild. Wild as hell. All right. Thank
Loki
you,
was
Robert.
Snoring. Can they hear
Thank
him?
God for that. He's snoring.
Can you guys hear Loki snoring?
Don't say his name too loud. He'll wake up and start freaking the hell
He
out.
is deaf, sir. He can't hear shit.
I thought everyone said you were 4'7". Oh, well, yeah, that's true. That's true. Don't forget, every $100 super chat, Rumble Rant, PayPal or Venmo or Ko-Fi. Keep forgetting Ko-Fi. Will be get your name, company, or your YouTube channel on my NASCAR race car for Talladega and every subsequent race. So every race, we got 13 so far. 13 so far in the last 3 days. So make sure you don't miss out on that because it will go away here shortly because I have to print it off in like 2 weeks. So get on it, doggone it. What is your take on strongman diet where they eat like 1,000 to 1,500 calorie meals every 23 minutes all day? Yeah, I couldn't do that. Fuck that. I'd rather die. I'd rather die.
I would love it.
All right. What do you mean you would love it? You could do it.
I totally could do that. Yeah, I would love it.
Then why aren't you doing it?
Because I would get fat.
Yeah. I don't know. You said you sound like you wanted to do it. I don't know. Shit.
No, I mean, I want and like can is relative.
Well, I think you would get tired of it really fast because it's not as fun as you probably would think.
Yeah, I doubt it.
It's like you're not hungry at all, and you're having to like literally force like Just potatoes down your throat as hard as you can.
It's so easy to eat 1,000 calories, though. You could really pick and choose your poison. Like 1,000 calories of peanut butter, that's nothing.
Well, it would be like lean, like meat and stuff.
Oh no, I don't want that.
Do you think they're just eating like 1,000 calories of like fucking chocolate milk? Like, no.
Some of them are.
No, they're all eating lean meat and like fucking starches, bro. Like as much as possible. All right, next one. So this is like a guy. Hold on, let me pull up the tweet. This is an Ohio State professor named Luke Perez who just randomly started assaulting a journalist. Both are affiliated with the Chase Center for Civics, Culture, and Society, which promotes free speech and open inquiry.
Interesting.
And then he just tears into him. Watch
The
this.
hypocrisy.
The hypocrisy. The irony, I guess, would be a better word, right? Look at this.
No, the hypocrisy.
Just one more. No. Just one more. No. No. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Whoa! Oh, yeah.
I told you not to put that in my face. I didn't.
Dude, you can't do
yes,
that.
You did. No,
Dude.
I'm not going to ask you again. Don't touch me.
He's
Don't
toast.
touch me, motherfucker. You put your hands on me,
Dude,
sir. You
that's-
put your hands on me, sir.
Well, that guy's
I
going
don't
to catch
think
a
that guy
charge.
did put his hands on the red coat guy.
That guy's going to catch a charge. Damn.
He's trying to roll it back now. He's like, "Well, you put your hands on me." It's like, I don't think that he did.
You can't attack somebody filming you in a public place, bro. Like it's not a thing. Doesn't matter what you believe or whatnot. Let's see if he touched him right here. Let's see. Here he is. No, he didn't touch him.
No.
He didn't touch him. Oh my gosh, brother. You're gonna get a fat charge and he's gonna have to resign too, probably from his professor
And
position.
he probably damaged some kind of important camera equipment. It's
Oh my
expensive.
god. That's insanity. Insanity. It's insane. It's insane. That's my purse. I don't know you. That was assault. Yeah. Through and through. Through and through. Crazy. What's up, Junebug? How you doing, brother? My boy. What's that noise? Red Puffer's drip, though, compared to that gray hood. That is true. No, that's good. He got some good drip going on. I said he don't play. He gonna be fired. Rest in peace. But he did advance on him. What does that have to do with anything? What does that have to do with anything? You could get within half a foot of somebody. They can't punch you in the face for it or break your shit in a public place.
The "I'm not touching you" thing that your little brother used to do, or like your older brother used to do, that's valid. Actually,
It sounds like you're using the South Park defense. You know what I'm saying? He's coming right for us, and they just shoot him.
oh my god.
Oh my gosh. He was walking towards me, brother. He was walking towards me. Billy the Red Boy's on you. It is not. Billy is not allowed to super chat like that. It is absolutely not. All right. Okay, let's move on to the next one. He's coming right for us. No. All right. I'm gonna remember that. Fenric, for the rest of my life. Let's hope that's true. Next time anybody even walks towards me, I'm just gonna lay him out. He was walking towards me. He's advancing on me. And then when I go to jail, okay, when I go to jail, Fenric, I'm gonna fucking call you, and you best come bail my ass out. You best come bail me out, Fenric. Don't fuck me.
We got a wild sushi.
No, Dimmel. Hand me that bait. Yeah, sushi has arrived. Him's big ol' ass has arrived.
Oh, that was so much drool. Did you guys see that drool? Ew, what is that?
It's fine.
Look at it on my arm. What is that?
I don't know. Throw it away. Put it away.
I can't.
Put it away.
He has goo. He's expelling some sort of goo.
All right. Okay.
I don't know what to do.
All right. Let's move on to the next one, boys. We're 30 likes away. 29 likes away now for 200. Here we go. All right. Put him away.
I'm
Leave him
trying to
alone.
Look in his mouth to see what's going on.
He just probably chewed up something. He's just chewing stuff up. He's fine.
He's gross.
He is gross. All right. Here we go. Beep, 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 beep. Where are we at?
I feel like I'm going to get AIDS now.
All right. Kitty AIDS. For the bail money fund. Thank you. I appreciate that, brother. I appreciate you. Robert. We love you.
Trep, what happened? He shook his head and he got this weird cat goo all over me. It like came out of his mouth.
It's gross. It's gross.
He's been rubbing on something.
All right.
You remember when he was just rubbing his face all over that dead possum?
That was gross.
That's happening again. He's got stuff on his face.
Cats on stream gets instant donos from me. Oh my gosh.
Hey.
Just show sushi 24/7.
Yep. We need a cat cam.
Sushi 24/7. It's like, damn, you made $2 million off your cat cam last year? Yeah, dude. See, everyone wants to see the kitty.
Everybody wants to see sushi. He's famous.
Thank you, 1 2 cents. Appreciate you, brother. All right, here we go. Here she comes.
Hey, how's it going?
So why I can't get no salt fry?
So to give you a true no salt fry, we would have to break down the whole fry thing. Like to
No,
give you-
ma'am. You don't put salt on the fries.
The salt's already in the bin,
That's what I want.
and it would
I
be
have
in
high
there.
blood pressure. I don't want salt on my fries.
You probably shouldn't be getting fries if you have high blood pressure there, ma'am.
Yeah.
I've never been to a Chick-fil-A.
They have different.
Never been to.
They
a
have
Chick-fil-A.
different ones. Like ours just doesn't.
So
do
you're
it.
refusing my services because
No,
I'm
we'll
asking
get you a
for-
fry. It's just not. We don't do no salt fries at this
I
location.
don't want salt on the fries. Y'all put entirely too much salt on the fries.
Well, I know that they are putting what is on Pathways, which is our process that we
No,
do.
I
but
want fries with no salt.
we don't do that at this location. I'm sorry, but we do have a Kill Crunch,
Okay.
a Fruit Cup.
I will be calling corporate office with this video.
Okay. All right. Thank you so
Yeah.
much.
What is your name?
My name's Margie.
Margie?
Yes, ma'am.
That lady just sounds overweight.
So I don't understand her take on the salt thing, unless they're literally frying the fries in salt, which doesn't make any sense.
They're gonna have to make a whole thing of fries just for her. That's the whole point.
Yeah, like
There's like 100 people in the drive-through. You're gonna fucking stop the drive-through because some lady's like being difficult
you
on
make
purpose,
them pull up and park in one of the allotted parking spots, for
and you make
people
an
that are waiting on
entire
their
bin of
food.
fries for like 20 minutes for her.
No,
What? What do you mean?
you're
no?
telling me they're not going to be making fresh fries in like 5 minutes, anyways?
I don't know. Like, but no, like, fuck that. I'm not changing my process for one person, especially if they're gonna be assholes about it. Fuck them.
Yeah.
Fuck that.
Like, so I used to work at the Walmart deli, and they have General Tso's chicken, and then they have like barbecue boneless chicken. And it just turns out that the barbecue boneless chicken, the chunks without the sauce, like if you put the General Tso's sauce on those, it was like ungodly delicious. It was so good. But you can't do that. And you know, when you're tossing the chicken, you can't like put just a little bit, you know what I'm saying? Like you're making a whole batch because it comes in a bag and you can't
Yep.
make half a bag.
Yep.
So like we weren't really supposed to do that. I did it anyway because I also wanted to eat them, but other people would not do it for customers because obvious reasons. It just makes logical sense in that case, right?
Robert Madonna says this woman is why my brain has stretch marks. All I'm saying is, if you can't have salt and you're like, hey, can you give me fries without salt? And they're like, oh, we don't do that. Then
Just walk away.
That's the end of the conversation.
Yeah.
Why
I
you-
mean, I do think they were kind of being assholes. I feel like any second they were going to be dropping a basket of fries and they could have grabbed some out of the basket and put it in a thing for her and just made her wait like, 5 minutes. But at the same time, like if it was me, I wouldn't say anything. I'd be like, all right.
I wouldn't give two shits.
Yeah.
I'd be like, oh, no, we're not going to do that. All right, we're done. Bye. Like, I don't give a fuck. Like, as soon as people come up to me, if I'm in a retail location or something like that, and they posture as if they own me to some degree,
Yeah.
you're getting nothing, and I don't care what you order. Oh, do you want fries now with salt on them now? Suddenly, you're not getting anything. You can leave.
Yeah.
You're like, if you posture in a tone at all where you insinuate you own some kind of right to my service, you're fucking gone. And I don't give a shit who fires me over it.
Yeah.
That's never going to happen. Like, never again. I stopped that in 2015 when I was at GameStop. If anybody even gave me a lip, a sense of a lip, I'm like, yeah, you can get the fuck out of my store. I don't mess with that shit anymore. I'm too old for that. Too old for people coming into everyday places where they don't know these people that are real people and pretend like they feel like they have some sense of ownership over them. No, you don't. You can fuck off right now. And I like the lady that said no and stuck to it. I'm cool with that.
When I had people be rude to me, I just was like, I don't know. Like I just acted like it didn't happen. I'd be like, all right, yes, I will get you that. And then I would like, go about my day. Like, I might do it a little slower, I guess.
No, if it's something that's like over the top, if it's something that's a little over the top, I'll be like, let me see what I can do.
Right.
You know, but if it's a hard no, it's a hard no. But if I could see if I could do something, I might. But even people started taking advantage of that when I was working in retail, and I stopped doing all those things. I stopped doing everything because every time I would try to help somebody out, they would get angry and start giving me lip anyway. And I'm like, no, fuck this. I'm not doing this anymore.
Yeah.
Like I don't give two shits. I'm here getting my paycheck and I'm working. I'm not like people go into an interview and they'll tell you all day, why do you want to work here at McDonald's? Ma'am, because I need to pay my bills. That's why I'm working here. It's not because I want to improve McDonald's culture. Stop asking me this question. So no, when it comes to customers, no, I'm not here to serve you because I love you. I'm here to pay my rent.
Right.
You're giving me lip. Get the hell out of here. I don't give two shits.
I feel like the whole like the customer is always right thing that we like implement in most places in America is just like not it. That you don't experience that in other countries. From what I've experienced, which is limited. But like I'm just saying, all my other experiences outside the US, it's been like people are matter of fact and they're logical and they're not going to kiss your butt for no reason.
Yeah, that part of my life's over. I don't do that. I don't do that. Not for random people. Like if I know people like that are in my life, yeah. Like, but you're a random ass person. You start giving me lip. I'm like, yeah, you can fuck off. Like that guy at the gym that did that one time was getting in my face, and I was like, bro, you can fuck right off.
Yeah.
I was like, if we're gonna fight, we're gonna fight. I don't give two shits. And I just started telling him to go lift shit and fuck off, and he just walked away.
Like, is it proper etiquette to clean stuff at the gym when you're done with it? Like, sure.
Depends on where you're at.
But at the same time, like if you're one of those people that wants to know that the machine you're working on has been cleaned, your only option is to clean it before you use it. That just makes the most sense, right?
Yep.
Like, because the people that don't care, they're not going to, whether they're required to or not. So like, if you're that person, it just makes more sense that you would just say, if you want a clean machine, clean it.
Yep. King Blorables, what's up, brother? How you doing, dude?
Now, if I get my butt sweat on something,
it'd be different. If I'm literally
profusely sweating,
if I'm dripping everywhere, yeah, it'd be way different.
I do then.
But that. I don't. I like don't at all. I'm drier than a bone. I'm like an alligator. Yeah. Like the show, everybody. Hit that like button for your boy. Let's get to 200. We're almost there. And we're 125 from Naked Snake. Every $100 super chat or Rumble Rant or PayPal, Venmo, or Ko-Fi gets their name, your channel name, or whatever you want on my NASCAR race car for the year, including Talladega. So don't miss out on it. We have 12 or 13 already in the last 3 days. So get on it, doggone it. Don't miss that opportunity. It's going to be awesome. Support your boy that is trying to make this a stupid dream happen. It's very stupid, but I'm trying, boys. All right.
Get the fuck out of my city, you fucking assholes. Get the fuck out of here. I'm ready to take a picture of your license plate.
So,
no.
We don't
want to know. We don't care. Get the fuck out of my
So
city.
you just said a bunch of stuff and then you don't want to hear anything
We
about
don't want to hear it. Yeah, you're a fucking loser. You have no right to tell me what to do with my body, you fucking piece of shit. Bye. Come on, Heaven. Go kill yourself, you son of a bitch.
Oh my God.
Bye. Suck my ass.
Yeah, that's
Suck
very
my
kind.
ass.
Get out of here, you
Hey,
fucking
you should turn to Christ. You can still turn to
It's not
Christ.
nearly big enough.
Oh, Jesus Christ, and fuck you ugly fucker.
So yeah, anyways, the coffee here was decent, but I don't know about the clientele. There's a lot of different hair colors and stuff, and it kind of like messed with the vibe and the color scheme going inside. But otherwise, I was been pretty nice. So thus concludes my review of this area.
Gosh, she's wild as hell. She was tripping balls, brother. Robert Marinata says, I want fries, no salt, and no potatoes. Yeah, I just want air. I want air.
That's probably what she needed to eat for lunch.
That's for damn sure. You can just tell. Like, isn't it weird how you can just tell when people are fat when they talk?
It's like a weird mouth sound.
Isn't it strange? It's like this deep, lazy thing.
It is a lot like the I said no pickles guy off of SpongeBob.
I said no pickles.
Yeah. That.
Yeah. Still no pickles, and then he had them under his lips.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. They all sound like that. Why do they all sound so jiggly? So floppy. Bubble bass. Yeah. Oh, bubble bass. 20 likes from 200 boys. Get the hell on it. Diggity doggone it. Give it a kiss on the face, please. This one's fucked. Check this out.
What's the Wi-Fi password, Joe? What's the Wi-Fi password?
What's the Wi-Fi password? You really want me to call the cops for this?
Go for it. Go for it. What are they going to do? They're going to laugh at you. I'm not doing anything. I haven't done anything. I haven't done anything. I haven't done anything. Oh, wow. Please say that. Please say that.
What? You've probably touched my kids, and I need to protect them, and that's why we're getting out.
Perfect. I'm glad you think that because you want to protect them? Because you're the mom wife, right? You're the mama bear, right?
I'm the mom.
So then why are you still here if I'm such a threat?
That's why
Oh, in 23 days. If anybody touches my children, I'm pretty sure they'll either be dead or fucking...
So do you want to die?
That's right there. Sure.
So Joseph...
So exactly, you're such a contradicting minded.
What's the Wi-Fi password?
You
legit agreed to not sleep in the back as long as I didn't fight with you. Which is okay, I didn't have anything to fight about at all. Like, I was fucking...
No, that's the thing though. We agreed. No fighting. I said no bet. There's no fucking caveat to that.
Right, okay. But
Cool.
now you
but now, okay.
I wake up to fucking the Wi-Fi being off, no warning, nothing. So I don't know why over this stupid shit that you want to end the peace that we have.
She wild. She wild. I'm going to tell the police that you raped my children if you don't tell me the Wi-Fi password.
Yeah.
Kind of his fault, because why would you be with this lady? Because she is obviously like completely unhinged.
Sometimes they hide the crazy real well.
That's true, yeah. Until it's too late. Until it's too late, and then it slips out and gets you. It gets you. It comes right back for you every time.
I'm pretty sure if you thought that somebody was like touching your children, you would move heaven and earth to get as far away from that person as you could, even if that meant living in your car or literally just walking out the house and like walking down the street with your kids and like sleeping on the sidewalk.
If I found out that's like I had, if I let's say I went through my like 13-year-old daughter's phone, right? And I saw like text messages and like videos from like one of my 40-year-old friends and they were like doing shit. Yeah, I would just leave and go beat him pretty significantly with like a baseball bat. But I wouldn't kill him.
What if you're a female?
What do you mean? What if I'm a female?
If you're this girl that we're trying to empathize with, or like suggest what her like course of action would have been if she actually cared about her kids and that was actually happening,
You'd shoot him.
Yeah, guns are equalizers.
Yeah. Gabriel, God damn it, Gabriel.
Oh my god,
that's so funny. It gripped, bro.
Her lips were pretty wild. I'll say that.
Yeah, she was a spooky looking chick for sure, man. Definitely strange looking.
I keep losing the little things that I'm fidgeting with. I found my hair clip. That was one of them.
Oh man, oh man, oh man.
He's awake. The beast has awoken.
I would ring the cops and get this on record and take the kids. Well, I don't think they're his kids, luckily. You know? I don't think that I couldn't imagine. Right? She's single for a reason, man. She's a weirdo, so you can see it in her eye. You can see it in their eyes, brother. All right. Check out this one. Next one. Here we go. This is what happens when you really are mad they didn't put salt on your fries. Check this out. Oh my gosh. Oh, he's getting got.
I didn't think he would go down that easy.
They're going after him now. They getting him. They getting his ass.
That little kid has just got him in a chokehold.
Yep.
Look at him.
Oh my gosh, bro.
That's not what I expected to go down because, like, look at him, man. Like, he's huge compared to them, but they got him.
Imagine somebody like pisses you off at a restaurant, so you go and just start punching everybody in the kitchen. You are a psycho, bro.
Are you sure that he's even the one that messed up your fry order?
Prison. Put the dude in prison.
Straight to jail.
If you're that like sensitive, prison. Just straight to prison. That's insanity. That's insanity. Jesus, time is fucking flying. We got like 13 minutes left. This is unbelievable. What happened?
I don't know.
It was we got 45 minutes left. Little kid PDH. Don't call Benjamin Button a kid. Yeah. What's up, Alex? Is John? How you doing, brother? How you doing, brother? Oh no. Oh no.
We got one.
Oh no, 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 no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no, 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 no. All right, boys. Anyways, 125.
Oh, they're coming.
125K from the snake, boys. From the snake. Don't forget. Don't forget. All right.
There they
Beep,
are.
beep, 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 beep.
Just flying in.
They tried. They tried. All right. You can always tell when, like,
They always have like very basic names that seem like they're not real.
it's just if you like sometimes if you like mention Rich like Review Tech on a stream, like he'll do that shit. It's not a big deal.
Oh, he sends them after you?
Yeah, it doesn't bother me though. He's just a goofy little boy. All right, let's move on to the next one. Where'd it go? Oh, this one's good, man. This one's real good. Oh, all right. Thank you guys. Appreciate you. Thank you, Robert Maldonado. I love you. Big shout out. Oh my God.
Simps for Chody. What about me?
M. Demo with $100 super chat. He says, okay, fine, but my sticker must say M. Demo Simps for Chody. Now I'm a sponsor investor. Cheers to the chat. I'd like a picture. Oh, you'll get a picture. Thank you so much, you beautiful monster, you attractive young man.
Attractive young man.
I have to type that. Hold on. What do you say? It says, M. Demo Simps for Chody. There you go. It's on there. Thank you, brother. I really appreciate that. Thank you. I love you, M. Demo. Big shout out to my boy, M. Demo. He's goated as hell. Big PP on my boy. Thank you. Get it together. Thank you, M. Demo.
We're so close to Snake.
Snake. Thank you, M. Demo. Big shout out, brother. I really appreciate that, man. You are goated as hell. You are the man, the myth, the legend. Thank you. I really appreciate that, dude. Coming in strong, brother. Coming in strong. All right. Oh, that's wrong. Hold on. Sorry. I'm dyslexian hard here. Hold on. Yeah.
Do better math.
I'm trying, man. I have like only so many monitors. Okay. All right. Thank you, man. Appreciate that. Thank you, M. Demo. I love you. I appreciate you. He's goated as hell. Can't cuss here, Trep. No. Absolutely not. I refuse. Robert Nalnado says that dude was trained by Mike Tyson. Only thing missing was the earlobe bite. Oh, yes. Yes, sir. Thank you, Robert. I appreciate you. Billy says you got a Rumble rant. I'll check it out. Thank you, buddy. It would be the biggest, I think, improvement to the biggest improvement to StreamYard would be to pull in Rumble rants. That would be cool. Thank you, Billy. Appreciate that, dude. All right. Thank you. Let me pull it up. Mr. Joe Schmo. Mr. Joe Schmo. Let me pull it up real quick, dude. Thank you, buddy. All right. Mr. Joe Schmo says, with a $75 Rumble rant, he says, I'm not going to tell you my Wi-Fi password. No, dude. No, of course not. Absolutely not, dude. Thank you, brother. I appreciate you. Rumble, try to keep up. You almost kept up with YouTube. No, it's pretty close. Thank you, man. I appreciate that, dude. Appreciate you. All right. Okay. Thank you, man. Big shout out to Mr. Joe Schmo and Mr. M. Dimmel. Love you. I appreciate you guys for all
carrying the naked snake tradition on
just
their
carrying it on
backs.
their delicious backs, bro. Thank you. All right, here we go. Let's pull up the next video. Thank you, Joe Schmo. I appreciate that. And thank you, M. Dimmel. I appreciate you, man. Thank you, brother. All right, let's move on, boys. Let's move on. This one's interesting. This bully goes after this bully goes after this kid and his brother comes in.
That's weird because I would think that kid was the bully because he looks like Sid from
He is the bully.
Oh, he is the bully because he looks exactly like the kid from Toy Story.
You're right.
Yeah.
It's perfect. Like exactly what he looks like. All right, here we go.
It's like in his jeans.
Yeah. Oh,
Dang.
His brother stepped in.
Didn't even see it coming.
His brother stepped in. Oh, and he's done.
Oh, wow.
Russia.
Knock out.
Russia. You don't mess with the Russian guy, man. Russian guy, especially not the Russian guy's brother.
They don't take kindly to bullies.
Damn, brother. Got his ass. Woo. That hurt to watch, man. All right. Let me get him some milk. Get my boy some milk.
He needs some milk.
Oh, damn, brother. Thank you, Joe Schmo. I appreciate you, brother. Oh my gosh. Don't forget, guys, we'll be back Friday.
It'll be the fun stream.
The fun stream.
I'll be much more fun.
Yeah.
I'll talk about ants.
It'll be the end of the week. We're going to party. I'm excited for it. We're going to have a good time. Man.
I'm going to learn some new ant facts just to talk about it on Friday and annoy Cody.
Some ant facts.
Yeah, ant facts.
Go to antfacts.com.
Yeah.
Find out your ants, what they're doing. Wild as hell. All right, boys. He needs some milk. RK McSteller. Hey, anybody? Why haven't I seen McSteller? Do I just ignore McSteller? I think that's what I'm doing. I think I'm just ignoring McSteller. Thank you, M. Demo, for jumping on the car today. I appreciate you. We got 2 red boys today, 2 more on the car. Thank you. I appreciate you guys. I love you. What's up, Ron Stevenson? Hope you're doing well, man.
What do you call me, Eric Heis? Just kidding. I know what an entomologist is.
What is an entomologist?
The person who studies bugs and insects.
Interesting. That's such a strange pathway or strange profession to get into, in my opinion.
I mean, bugs are really weird, so I can see it being a very niche thing.
Yeah. Well, I think a lot of people end up in weird professions they never really intended on ending up in.
Yeah, that's true. Maybe they went into biology, then they kind of liked bugs and just fell into it. I don't know.
It's like
how many entomologists are even employed in what is the purpose of an entomologist? What service do they serve? I'm sure there's
vaccines, bug juice. No, I mean, how many kids grow up and they're like, my dream is to be an accountant? No one dreams of being an accountant.
Yeah, I didn't dream about being what I am.
Yeah.
There's approximately 17,100 entomologists employed in the U.S. as of 2021. That's not a lot considering the population. So that makes sense. I thought it would be surprisingly more.
Even Hopkey says, "What we doing? Car ads?" Well, these are for names on my car. Like 12 Cents has just jumped on board with $100 super chat. Oh my god! Oh, here we go. He says, "Fuck it, put my channel on the car." It's on there, brother. Thank you so much, man. My boy, 1 2 cents. Thank you for being so supportive, man. You've been crazy as hell lately. I don't know why, but I love it, and I appreciate you. Thank you. And I know you've been here for a long time, but I appreciate you slinging it.
Yes, forensic entomologists. Yeah, like on Bones. Bugs tell a story, and they tell a story about murder.
Oh my god. Full panel, Evan Hopkey. It depends. It depends on the budget, depends on the date, but they're anywhere from $1,500 to $5,000, for a single event. Then we do full wraps for $15 or $20. It just depends on the race, man. They're all negotiable. It's all kind of just trying to make things work, right? Usually the cost of panel will be trying to cover the cost of a set of tires, which is around $3,000. So that's kind of where it will kind of start at, and kind of a little bit below that, and then go a little bit above it, So, you know what I'm saying? It just depends on the day, the week, and everything. The desperation. 12 likes to 200. I need you guys to spam that like button. Big shout out to 12 Cents. I really appreciate that, brother. I love you, man. Thank you for supporting your redneck man. I appreciate that. Big shout out for Joe Schmo. I love you, man. Would my name get censored if I donated your car? Your screen name? Yes. It would not be approved.
Wait, who is that?
Your mom's deep anus.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
But if it was small enough, they probably wouldn't notice.
Oh, it has to be approved.
They're gonna read through every name in that list.
They might.
Are you shitting me?
I don't know. Remember last year when everybody was just I think it was Richard, maybe. I don't remember who it was, but he just kept changing his name to Saddam Hussein and Adolf Hitler, and he kept donating. I'm like, no, stop! I can't have Adolf Hitler on my car. It's funny.
I bet you could.
Yeah.
There's probably still people that are named Adolf Hitler. What do they do?
Well, there's that African guy that was elected. His name's Adolf Hitler.
Oh my god!
And he's changing his name or something. Yeah. Trying to race Charlotte. I do not know. Not as of right now, but thank you. I appreciate you. No one's mom's anus is that small. Oh my god, dude, that's funny. Thank you, man. Appreciate you. I love you. I appreciate you. Thank you, brother. Coming in strong. All right. All right.
AI let me down. I said, are there any people in Germany currently named Adolf Hitler? And it just said it's highly unlikely because of the connotation, basically.
It's highly unlikely.
I'm like, that doesn't answer my question.
Yeah. It's silly. It's silly. All right. Let's continue. Oh, Jesus Christ, boys. What is happening tonight?
Hey.
Gosh, brothers.
Hey. I get my own I get my own recognition on your card.
Yeah, you did it. M. Dimmel with another $100 super chat. Oh my God. Oh my gosh.
I'm equally, if not more important than Cody. It's official.
That is true, I guess. Thank you so much, M. Dimmel. You are goated as hell. We're gonna put ×2 on there. No, he says it says be my Valentine. All right, let me type that in. Hold on. Hold on, let me type that in. I'm gonna type this in so it makes more sense. Here we go. B. All right. There we go. Let's not spell this wrong, Cody. Come on now. All right. There we go. I got it saved. Thank you, MDM. I love you, dude. Appreciate that. Shocking turn of events here. Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you, brother. Love you. Yes. Thank you. Shout out to MDM for dropping another. We got 3 red boys back to back. I appreciate you guys.
Back to back.
Yeah. And we're 8 likes away from 200. I appreciate you guys.
It's a crimson tide.
Yes. I know the YouTube thing has been broken all day. The notifications have been broken. So, viewership can be anywhere from 200 to like 600 depending on the day. Sometimes it works smoothly and it goes to 600, and sometimes it doesn't. So I appreciate you guys always continuing to support it no matter what's going down. It really means a lot to me. And it keeps us going and doing this show with you guys every other day. So big shout out to that. Love you. Appreciate you. You guys are goated as hell. Thank you. Him's tripping. Oh, he's squeaking. Him's squeaking. It's squeaking. Thank you. I appreciate you guys.
The boy is awake.
Look at him. Look at his big old ass back here. Look at him. He's giant. Yes. The scrubs. Getting him good there. Yeah.
He's getting sideways.
He's pilling out. All right, boys. What's up, cheesesteak? How you doing, buddy? Loki's glowing as eyes. Yeah, dude. Yeah. Paper says everybody was streaming at the same time. Yeah, well, everybody was streaming, but like I was looking at different streams, and you can almost tell like the notification lull. It's very strange. YouTube's been acting very strange. You know what I'm saying? But it's doing all right. It's coming back. It depends on the day though. Like last week, I was averaging like 600 last week. It's going great. So it just depends on the day and how YouTube decides to work, or if it's bugged, or if they're changing algorithms on it. So yeah. But yeah, thank you, Chaz. I love you. Loki, the dog name. That is his name. His name is Loki. Mr. Loki.
Yeah.
Mr. Loki.
I named him after not the Marvel character, but like the god Loki, who is the god of mischief, because as a puppy he was very mischievous. I waited like 3 months to name him.
Yeah, and he was before the first Thor movie?
He was born in 2013.
Thor came out in like 2011, I think. Let's see. It says 2011. You got. You copied it. You copying bastard.
I know. To be fair, I hadn't watched any of those movies when I named him, but
yeah, I only had ever saw Iron Man for the longest time, and then I finally went and watched like Thor on like I torrented it or something like 15 years ago.
Now every dog is named Loki. There's so many Lokis.
Yep. All right. I'm in the movies gonna watch that Iron Lung. Hell yeah, dude. Tell me how you like it, man. I heard it was pretty decent. I don't go to the movies unless it's something like a real big deal that I'm trying to do, or I don't have a plane. Like I have a flight 6 hours out and I need time to kill. I'll go catch a movie or something if I'm in a different state, But other than that, I don't go to the movies. Very rare.
We did go to the movies to watch Greenland too.
Yeah, because we love the first one, and the second one's not as good for sure.
No, It had some cool parts,
It
but
did, yeah. And then we saw Housemaid.
yeah, The Housemaid.
It was pretty good, mainly because Sydney Sweeney was just naked half the time.
She was very naked.
It was pretty cool.
Extremely nude, and she is perfect.
Yeah. But it had a small, tiny scene for like 5 minutes where it was like, girls are stupid and like not capable and blah, blah, blah. And they're like, we're totally capable. And they kill the guy. And I'm like, okay, that's fine. But other than that, it was a pretty good movie. It was pretty solid. I enjoyed it.
If you read the book, it's a little bit disappointing because a lot of what goes on in the book is happening in the characters' heads. It's a lot like Hunger Games. The Hunger Games movies are the same way, where because the method of writing utilized in the book, it just doesn't translate.
MA says, when I was 13, my first BF I ever had took me to see the newer version of The Hills Have Eyes in the theaters for Valentine's Day. Woo! First time this was when I was young, but like when my ex-wife, like when we first started dating, the first movie we ever went and saw was The Crazies.
The Crazies. That's
The
a good one.
Crazies.
That's a really good movie.
I enjoyed it. Yeah, it was good.
Very solid.
Yeah, The Crazies.
The first time I ever went on a date to the movie theaters, I went and saw 1000 BC, and it was clearly just an excuse to go to the movies and be alone in the dark.
What is 1000 BC about?
I don't know. I didn't watch it.
Okay, that's gross. You gross floozy. You floozy. That's what you are. Nothing but a floozy. Yeah. But whatever. I remember year one with Jack Black. It was all right. It was very okay. Is that chai tea?
I thought year one was really good.
It was all right.
Michael Cera was there too.
It was a little too silly at some points. My favorite part was that dude that was like hairy and making people oil him.
Oh yeah.
He was the funniest
Yeah.
part of the whole movie.
It was funny.
But some of the parts were just like really silly. And I'm like, okay. Not everything's hitting. Not every joke was hitting. You know?
Yeah.
So Baron von Tossington. Chati says we managed to catch our showing about Iron Lung that got rain check for weather. Highly recommend it, and it's showing some extended good. I'm glad Markiplier's been able to move on to like a very successful kind of like different industry himself. It's pretty cool to see. He's not down here in the slog with all the goobers like us. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The goobers. That's us, the goobers, boys. We hit Naked Snake for the 580th show in a row. Naked Snake for the 580th show in a row. Big shout out to all the boys. We will be back, of course, Friday. So don't forget. Very, very important. And what's up, Star Wars Marvel Purists? Don't forget, if you're not a member of the channel, become a member. Very, very important for your boy. It always helps out in a big way when anybody becomes a member. I like to get like 15, 20 a stream. Makes me feel important right now. And today we're sitting at 0. So can we get some support for the silliness? Come on, guys. Come on.
You do something special when you reach the 666th Naked Snake.
What am I going to do?
I don't know.
That's a pretty interesting number, huh? All right, boys. 2 likes away from 200. Let's go. Joe Schmo. Thank you, guys. Appreciate you. Thank you, M. Demo. Appreciate all you guys. Hack Dog, all the boys. Appreciate you, Donna. That is the wrong super chats. God, I hate how they're grouped together now. That sucks. I appreciate all you guys. I'm trying to scroll up and not go into yesterday's super chats. Bummer. M. Demo, I love you. Eric Caius, I love you, brother. Hack Dog, I love you, brother. Appreciate all the support, guys. You guys are goated as hell. They're goated. Goated, I tell you. Let me look real quick before I do anything. Beep, 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 beep. Fuck that devil energy. Raid Sebi. Okay, I'll raid Sebi. Fuck Deadpool Dubs. I mean, Deadpool Dubs says fuck the devil energy. Thank you, brother.
Actually, in the oldest known manuscript, the devil's number was actually 616 because it was like, add it one way it's 7, add it another way it's 7. Like it's a play on the holy number.
Thank you for that riveting information. All right, boys. I'm going to do Naked Snake and then log off here, and we'll be back Friday for the hyper crazy show. We'll try to get a guest on. It'll be a lot of fun. So don't forget to like the stream. We hit 200. Big shout out to all the boys. Thank you for all the support as per usual. Oh, yeah. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. It's going to be awesome. Awesome. Don't forget, everybody, say bye to PDH. She's going to take the dog out so you can bleed his lizard. And she'll see you guys Friday.
Bye.
All right. All right, boys. And then there was one. Appreciate you guys. Diablo 2 has new DLC. Shit. Diablo 2? The fuck? What the hell? M Demo says Iran yesterday was taking care of a set and stuff. Iran yesterday was taking care of a set and stuff. Of set and stuff? What the hell are you talking about? What the hell, M Demo? Oh my gosh. All right, boys. We're gonna do Naked Snake and then we're gonna raid Sebi. She's playing Resident Evil 1. I love watching it. I will probably be watching that while I'm eating my noodlies. I haven't made ramen in a little while, a couple of days. So I think it's time to eat me some ramen. Let me say, but I like shitty ramen, like shitty 300 calorie freaking Manchurian ramen Maruchan. But I'll probably eat some of that buldak. What is it you ate that today?
I ate the OG carbonara, but we got the spicy and the yakisoba.
Yes. That's true. S Green said you only been on 2 hours and a half. Yeah, that's around what I do. 2.5 hours or 3 hours. It's kind of what I try to do, depending on the day. I know we did a 6-hour stream like 2 weeks ago. I was just having too much damn fun. All right. So, all right. Beep 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 beep. All right. With all the sodium. Ugh. Yes. All right. We're gonna do Naked Snake. We're gonna raid Sebi. Let me make sure I get that set. Sebi's good people. She's really fun to watch. So get on it, doggone it. Make sure you guys like the show, and I'll see you guys Friday. Let's do some. That's not the right button. Let's do some Naked Snake. Here we go, boys. It's that time again where we rock out to some Naked Snake. This is the 580th Naked Snake in a row. All right, boys, here we go. Not the Moloch. It's that time, boys. Let's go. Oh my God, I feel it. I'm feeling it, boys. Here we go.
What a thrill.
Oh. Yeah.
With darkness and silence through the night.
Hell yeah, Blue Neptune. Here we go.
What a thrill. I'm searching, I'll melt into you. What a fear in my heart.
It's that time again, boys.
You're so supreme. I give my life, not for honor, but for you.
Oh. Chai tea. In my time, there'd be nobody else. Oh, crying. It's the way I fly to you. I'm still in a dream. Snake eater. Gabriel. Thank you, brother. Here we go.
Someday you feed on a tree frog. It's ordained a trial to survive.
Oh my gosh, here we go. One more time, boys. I give my life, not for honor, but for you. In my time, there'd be nobody else. Crime, it's the way I fly to you. Here we go, boys. One more time. I'm still in a dream. Snake eater. 580 streams in a row. That's almost 5 years. Don't know. Oh my God. Here we go, boys. What's up, Danny Lee? Thank you guys so much for all the love, all the support. You guys are goated as hell. I appreciate everything you do for your boy. You guys are goats. They're all the goats in the chat. I appreciate you guys. They're going to be back Friday. Of course, do not forget, Friday is going to be spicy as hell. We're going to have a lot of fun. I'm very, very excited about it. Trep says no fight milk anymore. We have not hit the fight milk goal. It's still a thing. It's just the goal. The goal. The goal. We've changed the goals around a little bit. Thank you, Alan Jones. Thank you, Joe Schmo. Thank you, Setch. Appreciate you, brother. Thank you, Ivan Hopkey. All the boys. Squish, man. Very, very excited to hang out with you guys again Friday, of course. Don't forget, I put up shorts I put up multiple shorts every single day. I think we're running close to almost 2 million views a month now, which is pretty cool. It's really awesome to see. So keep liking them, keep watching them, keep sharing them with you boys. It's going to be awesome. Don't forget. I appreciate you guys. Make sure you go follow me on Instagram, Twitter, and all the good things. All of it's in the chat. We're going to raid Sevi. She is playing Resident Evil. Juan, the OG. I'm pretty sure it's the OG. Let me make sure. I don't think it's the OG. It's the remake. Ooh, that one's like way more complicated for me. It takes me so much longer to get through that one for whatever reason. Katie, what's up, baby? All right, boys. I love you. I appreciate you. Say Cam Raid in the chat to Sevi. I'll see you guys over there. And of course, don't forget, I'll be back Friday. We're going to party, boys. Party. Say Cam in the chat. Cam